angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my use up. When I was a river dried up, you came to rain and I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel your coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, drink from me.
Yeah.
say it like that. If I hate you, then I'm someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill. And my
crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
A very good afternoon to each and everyone who has joined in once again. This is VLT Minor Season 3, the finals. This is the final day. Tomorrow the majors are going to start. Who is going to be the top of the throne? It is for us to see, it is for the audience to see, as well as for me as a caster to see once again. The right in front of you, it is VIKENDI. As you can already see, this map is already snow covered. It is going to be a very cold-blooded affair. Get your sweaters in, get your monkey caps in, because I am in for a thriller, man. This looks to be thrilling. But once again, talking about the flight path, it is very much deviated towards the eastern side of this map, definitely not giving a very equal opportunity to each and every one of these teams to get to their drop location. Once again, I would say that the drop, or rather the flight path, in the previous day, it was much more forgiving, it was much more centralized in each and every game, but today it is something which is kind of unlikely to be in the central side. I'm kind of expecting that there will be twists and turns in this particular game, not in this particular game itself, but also in the day overall. We will have 4 matches today. It starts from now, as well as it will go to 5:30. We have action-packed matches, guys, and with that being said, already Cosmodrome has 2 teams. I guess Cosmodrome does have 2 teams right now. As you can see, this is team FG. Right on your screen loading is the one who is on top. But once again, team Blind is already blinding down teams at the moment. This particular team is just very difficult to, I would say, keep silent at the moment. I believe they are going after team Fake. I believe that was the first blood. I guess Cyano is the first person to be taken down. Team number 15 once again very early to strike on team number 8, that is team Fake. Once again, I would want to see the fight which is building up right now. I would wait for the emulator to render. It is trying to render. Yes, it is up there. Team number 15 is in the mix right now. That is team Blind. I would wait for team Blind to make a move right now, also for team Fake to make a counter attack, because as of now I do not really believe that team Fake will let this opportunity to go out of hand. They will not want to get pinned down by team Blind. Meanwhile, we still have another team right now in this particular zone. I believe this is the reason of Volrovo. I guess it is it. And with that being said, team number 15, team number 20 in the mix. Team number 14 is out there as well in the vicinity. So I guess team number 15 will be very confident about their positioning. They are the only 4-man team right now, which looks to me, I'm not really sure, but yes, it looks to me that it is the only 4-man side. With that being said, Blind Supreme and others, the first kill was confirmed by Blind Williams, and definitely that was the player you expected to bring up the first blood drawn in this particular match itself. Supreme does not have any weapons whatsoever. The loot is definitely not complete, but as you can see, he does have weapons now. He does have a lot of weapons now with 2 G36C. I guess he will be pretty confident on the go right now. Team number 20, that is PTZ. I guess it is Danny FTW who is very close to this particular player, that is Sal. I would have to see. That is okay. So it is not Sal. It is Zal. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but yes, there were a lot of guys in the live chat who really helped me with the pronunciations last night. I'm really thankful to each and every one of you, to be honest, because that is something which is completely alien to me right now. And yes, to be honest, team number 15, that is team blind. I would really expect this particular team to go hot and heavy in this particular match, because they are once again a side which is expected to get on top. To be honest, team number 20 is out there as well. The fight is definitely not coming in. I would really want this particular fight to build up, but as of now, as you can see, team PTC as well as the other team, that is team Fake, after suffering that early blow, I guess team Fake is also kind of tracking back at the moment. I guess there is a possibility of a fight between team number 15 and team number 20, but I guess Drakey OP, he will probably be moving out from the scene very smoothly, very stealthily. That is something which is really expected, because the fight with team blind in the very early stage of the match is definitely not expected. But this is STF who actually got the better of team BSUD. Very unlikely, but as you can see, Ignite has been taken down. It was Devin who confirmed that particular knock. With that being said, this is Carry once again coming up with the spray. This is the savior for the team. Will he be the savior for the team today? It is to be seen. Meanwhile, team Iron Fist, team BSUD's Iron Fist as well as Anmol, these are the players who are really charging in at the moment. Team number 17, that is team I guess team's STF is really disintegrated at the moment. I guess they have taken a split drop, not really sure, but yes, by the looks of it, there are two players. They are separated at the moment. Destroyer as well as Iron Fist. I guess a single player has taken down two players from team BSUD. With it being said, I guess this is all over. Iron Fist is down and out. With it being said, team BSUD has been completely confirmed. This is absolute bloodshed, man. I did not really expect two players from team STF to get the better of the entire team of BSUD. That was insane. That was insane in the very early stages of the game. You do not really expect such action whatsoever, but meanwhile, congratulations to Team STF, man. If you're watching this match live right now, go spam the live chat with STF OP in the chat, because they have done a miracle out there. Destroyer as well as Devin, two players wreaked havoc in this particular compound and just got the better of the entire team of BSUD. BSUD meanwhile is completely wiped out from the game. That is a very major blow to their aspirations once again. I am really surprised. I am really shocked that STF did not suffer a single casualty whatsoever. This is insane. This is madness. But once again, we do expect such things, right? This is VLT Minor Season 3. Each and every team has grinded to reach this particular stage, and right now they are competing at the highest level. And the team who will actually qualify will get to play with the top teams of India in the VLT majors. That will probably be the biggest moment in their lifetime, as well as if I'm casting those matches, it will be the biggest moment of my life as well. With that being said, this is team STF, and as you can see, with 4 kills already, very early squad vibes coming in from team STF. I do have high hopes from this particular team. It is to be seen what can they come up in the later stage of the matches. With that being said, once again, having a look at the map and the zone, very much unusual of VIKENDI to present us with a trivial zone, a very centralized zone. Most of the teams will be very far apart from each other. I guess the fight is not really coming, or is it? I guess this is TGODX who already got the better of one particular player from team Fake, and meanwhile team Fake has been taken down in a flash. Buddy, give us some time to cast, man. I am really sick of this. Players are finding out their opponent teams and just finishing them off in a flash. This is absolute madness. Team TGOD actually wiped down team Fake through a vehicle explosion. An absolute brilliant spray coming down from both Priest as well as, I guess this is Paras, who actually confirmed that particular kill for his team. What a brilliant way. I did not really expect team 20 to get decimated right there very smoothly or in such a quick manner. This is once again team number 20. The fights are coming in from different directions. This is team number 14, T-God. Priest once again coming up with the second knock. He actually got one player from team number 20 at the moment. Will he be able to get the second knock? I guess he will. This is absolute insane coming in from T-God. Priest. He got the better of two players from team PTC. Meanwhile, from behind, the other two players from team PTC are coming in. Will they be able to rescue their teammates? Not really. Two players will get taken down, but right now there is still a player left from team PTZ. It is to be seen how well they can make a comeback. There is also team number 10 lurking in the background, just trying to just capture on this particular scenario. I guess they would want to capitalize, or rather pounce, whenever it seems suitable for them. But meanwhile, Team PTC, by the looks of it, they are trying to move out. Will it be a very good option? Not really. No point. Got down Draki OP. And with that being said, this is absolute madness. Danny FTW is the last player who is still surviving. He made his way out of this particular scenario, but will find team number 10 right in front of him. This is death. This is absolute insane. But with that being said, Team Hex is really suffering at the moment. I would want to see what is happening in different parts of the map. But once again, talking about Team T-God, they have confirmed a lot of kills for themselves. I guess Priest will be confirming this particular knock for himself. Yes, with that being said, already 6 kills coming in from Team T-God. They have taken down 3 players from Team Fake in a flash. They have taken down 3 players from Team PTZ in a flash. What are they doing? They are in for some domination. This is domination incarnate that I always use. But yes, this is Danny FTW. I guess he might get spotted down. Priest probably knows that Danny FTW is out there. Meanwhile, if you do like my casting, then please make sure you stick to the English casting, that is of the VLT Minor Season 3, as well as show some love to the Hindi casting as well. I would be very grateful if some people from the Hindi casting come here and like the stream as well. With that being said, let us get back to the game. I guess team number 14, once again, a very brilliant early game performance from them. To be honest, I would want this particular team to show a similar display in not only this particular match, as well as in most of the matches as well. Talking about the map, once again, I would want to see where are the teams situated. Most of the teams are actually accumulated in this particular region as well. Talking about team number 7, that is Team LG, and as you can see right in front of your screen, that is once again Paras got the better of this team. Team T-God, they are just in no mood to stop right now. They are taking down teams in a flash. Amit confirmed that kill from, I guess, which particular team was it? I'm not really sure, but definitely another kill coming in from this team. I guess that was team number 18, that is Team MRZ, getting taken down by this particular player, that is Paras. Paras, meanwhile, is proning on the streets. Just imagine the level of confidence in this team. They are in no man's land at the moment. I guess they are in a different league of their own. They are following their own principles out here. They are here for domination, and that is something which they are doing. Meanwhile, team got Paras. Will he be rushing in? Not really. Okay, so he is actually getting back to his teammates right now. That is something which is really great. But once again, it is to be seen what is going to happen, man. I'm really excited because team number 7 as well as the other teams are very close to each other. Meanwhile, the STF's Destroyer has been taken down. I guess it was TOD's Destroyer. Was it TOD's Destroyer? I'm not really sure. But meanwhile, STF is being taken down. Rage is coming up with the snipers. So this guy, once again, with the M24 on, I guess he does have that 8x. He does have that 8x as well as the sniper. This is the dream of a sniper. The M24, the suppressor, as well as the 8x. He does have that OP combo. Will he be able to inflict any such knock? Not really. It was FG's AB who got that counter sniping in on Rage. Rage has been taken down. The helmet is completely gone, buddy, and your head is gone as well. That was a heck of a shot coming in from FG's AB. I would want to see this guy because he was absolutely insane. He does have that 8x as well. M24 when coupled with that 8x is something which is absolutely devastating. I guess you get one bullet shot on your head and your head is gone. It is completely gone. It is absent from your body. It is detached. But yes, talking about this particular match itself, I guess FG's AB as well as team number 7, all of them are exchanging shots at the moment. Team number 11 is still out there in the vicinity as well. So many teams coming together. Meanwhile, Jord Man has got the better of STF's vitality. I want to see what is happening with Team STF because they are getting taken down. They are getting pinned down whatsoever, and that is something which is really surprising to me. Team STF were going very great in the initial stage of the match, but right now they are really suffering. I would want to see what is going on with this particular team. And as you can see, Godspeed as well as Devin, 2 players are still alive. But once again, I guess they are taking the fight against team number 9. Team number 9 did come up with, or rather inflicted, some very long distance knocks coming in for against Team STF at the moment. And as you can see, this is, I guess, a very good spray rather from Devin, which got the better of Surge. And right now this team will actually feel very confident at the moment. Surge is in a very, I would say, abandoned position. His teammates are very much behind, and that means that he might be bleeding out to death. Not really sure, but Devin, he is taking in some real shots coming in from that particular team. They will have to move out because team number 12 did come in from no man's land at the moment. They are right now rushing in straight on team number 9. Is it rushing in? Yes, they are definitely rushing in. It is to be seen because team number 9 right now are a 3-man squad at the moment. If team STF rushes in, it will be a 3v2 situation up front. Meanwhile, they might have have some opportunity, because one player is going for that revive of Surge. If they are capable enough, Team STF might get 2 kills from here itself. Team number 9 is very vulnerable at this point. They are completely disintegrated. Meanwhile, the knocks are coming in from different areas. Beerus actually got the knock from some another place as of now. I guess I would want to see the positioning of Carnage as well as his teammate. 2 players from team number 9, 2 players from team number 17. I guess there is still some time for the Surge as well as his teammate to come here. But with that being said, the spray is coming in. Madman is doing an exceptional job. With that being said, the first knock coming in. Godspeed has been taken down, and with that being said, that was easy, man. Dawn got the last kill of Devin, and with that being said, team number 9 coming up with a squad wipe. STF has been completely pinned down. They have been stomped on, buddy. And team number 9, they were really actually very good in terms of their calling, I would say. They did give their teammates a very early call that yes, we have had a rush, come in as fast as you can, and that was something which actually saved this particular team and got that easy squad wipe of team number 17. That was absolutely brilliant. But meanwhile, team number 21, this is team Blur once again taking on the fight, and to be honest, I guess this is going to be a thriller, because team Blur always comes up with surprises. You would want to see this particular team do a very good, put up a very good performance. Right now, as you can see, Crypto is trying to spot players. He does have the G36C as well as the 3X. He might do actually a lot of damage to some teams, I guess. The spraying capabilities of the G36C is immense. And with that being said, team number 22 is taking in shots. That is something which is surprising. I'm not really sure who was it, but this is Jordan who is taking in shots. I would want to see who was the one who inflicted so much damage, because definitely it did not look to me to be Crypto as of now from team Blur. But yes, he did take some damage. He had to heal himself up, but once again, he does have a lot of healings with 4 painkillers, 5 energy drinks, and with 1 adrenaline. Meanwhile, as you can see, team Obey is out there. Team number 21 is out there. Team number 22, that is team EG, right now they are completely pinned down in between a lot of teams right now. Team INS is taking in a lot of damage. Meanwhile, LG's Rage, once again, the sniper battle between team FG as well as LG is coming in. That is some thrilling action out there. But with that being said, Saurian X has been completely taken down. That is from team INS once again. This is something which is absolutely insane. And right now, as you can see, I guess this is Saladin who actually Aladdin from team INS who actually got that 2 knocks coming in with that particular Molotov. But yes, it was NXR who actually confirmed that particular kill. Is it NXR or is it NRX? I'm not really sure. It is NRX, pardon me for that. NRX actually came up with that particular knock and finished. This is Riser who came up with the kills for his team right now. And as you can see, I guess team number 12 will try to rush in at the moment. This is absolutely insane. Team number 19 is still trying to hold on. I guess Dawn got the second knock coming in, and with that being said, he will be the one who will be the death god, the Grim Reaper for his team, confirming 2 kills all out on his own. His teammate was knocked out, but absolutely at very low health. Just have a look at his health, man. With 10 HP, he did manage to come up with that particular clutch. A heck of a spray in that particular scenario. AKM is absolutely deadly in that particular close range fights, and he did come up with a performance, man. He did come up with a clutch. Dawn deserves all the credit in the world for his team right now, because otherwise I believe team INS were going very deadly in that particular perspective. Riser came up with the 2 initial knocks. But yes, with that being said, I guess the fight in between these 2 teams are over. They are settling themselves up with their loot, I guess. Teams, capturing the enemy team's territory, and they will get all the resources. That is something which used to happen in ancient times, and right now it is happening in PUBG as well. Talking about team NRX, they did get the squad wipe of team INS. Right now, team Blur is right now doing a lot of tricks. I guess they are pulling up the sleeves right now. Got the first knocks or 2 on some team. I guess it was team number 22 at the moment. I'm not really sure, but yes, there is another team who is taking the damage. Team Blind, and really surprising fact that team Blind is really taking in the damage at the moment. Zal is the one who is being knocked out. He was definitely in a very vulnerable point, and just having a look at his position, I guess it will probably be extremely difficult for him to kind of make a comeback in this particular match and get back on his feet. He is right now on his knees, and as you can see, he is knocked out. With that being said, team Blind is probably not really making a move to get back or rather save their teammate as of now. As you can see, Psycho and others, they are probably making a move. Yes, they are. MRZ, that is Rebel from team MRZ, did capture that particular kill for themselves. Team Blind is already reduced to 2 man. As you can see, Psycho as well as Supreme, they were the ones who were getting fired at. Rage, once again, their sniper battle is just not really ending. These 2 players are, exchanging blows against each other. Absolutely heck of a fight between them. M24 battle. I guess you wouldn't really see a better fight than this. This is absolutely insane. Williams actually got the better of TGODX Paras once again, and as you can see, this is Rage on your screens right now. He is probably not using the M24, but he does have that lightning skin, and he might be using it for some use right now. LG's Rage as well as I guess it is FG's AB. If I'm not wrong, yes, it is FG's AB. These two players, they were just exchanging blow for blow. Meanwhile, Team Blind has confirmed the kill of TGOD's Paras. That was actually a very big blow for Team TGOD. It is to be seen what can Team Blind come up against Team TGOD, because already Williams has been taken down. This is something which is very much different. This is coming in from F1X Todd, and with that being said, will Team Blind be able to make a comeback? Because we are in for some fireworks right now, because already the battle royale feeling is coming in, and each and every directions the teams are firing in right now. Team number 14 is taking on an onslaught in Team Blur, and that this is Team Blind, pardon me for that. But with that being said, will Team Blind be able to survive? Because Supreme is taking in a lot of damage, but yes, he did manage to get that revive coming in. Team number 14 has completely captured this building, and they will try to capture Team Blind as well. Will Team Blind succumb to the brilliance of Team TGOD, or will Team TGOD come up? Because Team TGOD's Amit, he does have that M762. He is ready to unleash himself as of now. M762, AKM, Molotovs, everything is coming in. The fire is lit, and at this point the fight is lit as well. I would want to see who is coming out on top. Is it team number 14 or is it team number 15? Meanwhile, I guess it is Psycho from Team Blind who is healing himself up, but yes, there is still a lot of things which are remaining in this particular match. 14 teams are still alive, 47 players. We are in for some thrilling action, man. We are in for some action. But with that being said, as you can see, Amit as well as his teammates, they would want to capture Team Blind. Meanwhile, if I have a look at Team Blind right now, they are going absolutely insane. This guy, Priest, is up here for no mercy. I guess he will be getting Psycho as well, but the nade did not really connect. But with that being said, Supreme got the better of Amit. Amit has been confirmed. That was very good quick thinking coming in from Blind Supreme, and right now I guess Team Blind will have their way right now. I believe Team TGOD is on the back foot at the moment. I guess with 3 players still left for Team Blind, I guess they are in for some fireworks. They are in for some thrilling action right now. Supreme as well as his teammates, they have actually rushed in inside the compound. Nupa has been taken down. The first knock coming in from Priest once again. Was Priest successful in taking that particular knock? Not really sure, but yes, he was successful in taking that knock from Supreme. TENET actually got the knock on Williams. This is absolutely insane. Meanwhile, the knock coming in, I guess this is it for Team Blind. Not really. Psycho saving his team from the clutches of death. That was absolute ludicrous. That was absolute madness. Psycho as well as his teammates Supreme and Williams coming up with that clutch. Team Blind surviving out of nowhere. Team Blind surviving out of nowhere. Just have a look at Psycho's head. Boy oh boy, with 5 HP he managed to take down Team TGOD. I am going insane as of now. I am absolutely going insane. With that being said, if you do like the stream, then please make sure you like and subscribe to this particular channel. It will help a lot, as well as you can visit my details as well. It is given in the description. Talking about team number 11, haven't really spectated them as of now a lot. Team A1 Esports is actually taking in some damage from a lot of teams out there. This is team, as you can see, this is Team TENET once again. This is Sensei TENET from Team TENET, and as you can see on your screens, trying and looking out for opportunities for himself. I guess he will try and get the better out of some teams out there. I'm not really sure what the plan is, but yes, the exchange of smokes are coming in. Ammunitions are probably exchanged as well. So yes, team number 11 will probably have some plans at the stage of the game. They are still surviving with 4-man strong at the moment, not really taking in any fight whatsoever. But having a look at Team A1 Esports, they are team number 3, and as of now, as you can see, they were the ones who were taking in some damage. The sniper battle is on, and as you can see, most of the teams are occupying their respective compounds. This is already the 5th zone, and we still have 44 players alive. And meanwhile, as you can see, this is Knight from Team A1 Esports, and right in this particular region they will find team number 9. That is on your screens. You can actually see Knight actually trying to scope down some players of Team F1X Dot. This is Madman who is on the receiving end of that particular spree, but something no such damage actually inflicted on that particular player. Meanwhile, Team LG as well as FG, they are still taking their fight fight. This is a battle which will last for eternity, I believe. Team LG versus FG, they are continuing their spar for decades now, and it has been already decades. They are still taking on those M24 shots against each other, nothing really coming in except some few trade of knocks. And once again, this is NRX who is going against Team VX. It is to be seen. This particular fight seems to be interesting once again. But talking about, I guess, this particular guy, this is Efrod, and as you can see, he is the one who is knocked out. I would want to see what is the stuff which team number 10 is actually coming up with, because team number 19 is already on their knees right now. 2 players are down, and with 2 players left, I guess team number 10 can actually prove to be very heavy as of now. The third knock coming in, the final player is left for team number 19. I guess he will get surrounded from each and every other direction. And with that being said, this is Starboy, and he will be confirming that particular kill for his team. The squad wipe was successful. Absolute brilliant. But once again, team number 10, they did come up with a very good strategy. VX's Efrod needs to get revived very soon. He will try and get inside the play zone, but will he be able to do that? Each and every player will rather try and get inside the play zone. Team number 10 did come up with an exceptional squad vibe, but with that being said, Efrod is in a very crucial is in a very bad situation right now. This is team number 10, and as you can see, each and every one of these players are trying to get inside the zone whatsoever. It is very important for them to survive. But yes, as you can see, the sprays are coming in, and I guess the knocks will just get confirmed. Free kills coming in for different teams. I guess Griffin was the one who was captured. The kill was captured by someone else. Definitely not something which was very OP. I guess the revive could have come earlier, but yes, team number 10 did lose 2 players in this particular fight. One in a very, I would say, third party situation. The zone is still coming in. They will still have to get inside the zone somewhat, but this is Kevo from Team Obey who has been taken down by the play zone, and I guess he has been completely wiped out. I believe Team Obey is still out there. Not really sure about Team Obey's presence in this match, but by the looks of it, they are not there. Meanwhile, Team Blind is just not stopping whatsoever. They are taking on attack after attack after attack, and this team is, I guess, built up in that particular manner. They are built on an aggressive front, and they are continuing their onslaught, I believe. As you can see, team number 10, team number 7 and team number 11 are the ones who are taking in that particular fight. I would want to see what is really happening in, but meanwhile, as of now, none of the teams have actually made a hasty move. But yes, definitely team number 15, that is Blind, that they did come up with a knock in that particular situation. I would want to see what does Supreme as well as other players can actually come in. What can actually be the strategy in this particular location, because I guess that is team number 18, and yes, it is team number 18, that is team MRZ. I believe that the fight or the spray is on. They are pinned down in a very bad location, and Supreme does have that excellent opportunity to get the entire team down with one spray itself. The zone will probably not be favoring them, and the river is not going to favor them as well. Talking about the zone, haven't really spectated them for a long time right now. So yes, the zone is extremely small right now. I'm probably experiencing the 7th or the 6th zone whatsoever, but some of the teams who are outside the zone right now, they are in for some very difficult rotation. This is going to be absolutely difficult. But yes, this is TENET from team this is Sensei from team TENET who actually captured one particular kill against team LG. They are spotting down players from team number 7 and taking them out one at a time. I believe that will probably be the strategy. I would once again have a look at the aerial view. Talking about the aerial view, talking about the positioning of the teams, as you can see, this is an absolute rush. Team number 21 has rushed in from nowhere and is taking on team number 11. Will they be able to survive? One player is already down, that is Man of TENET. Meanwhile, the rush is coming in. Team number 21 will absolutely be taking them down, I believe. I'm not really sure what is the status. Team Blur, how many players are still alive? This is Crypto as well as Bad Boy. 2 players are still on their feet and 2 players are already down and out. This is madness coming in from Team Blur. Once again, suicidal, but definitely will they be able to survive? Even with 2 man strong, I guess they will probably be able to get some kills out of this particular scenario. But yes, with that being said, team number 11 is doing a fantastic job. They have had casualties, but yes, they are still holding this compound whatsoever. They're still managing to hold this compound, but as of now, Team Blur will try to rush in. With that being said, I guess this is Sensei TENET, he might not be able to spot this particular player out inside the bush. The shots were not fired as of now, but yes, the Molotovs, the utilities are coming in. Once again, the aerial view will give us a much better view whatsoever. With that being said, as you can see, this is Crypto, who is occupying an exceptionally brilliant position. Team number 11, if they are not cautious enough, they might get taken down. As you can see, it was Sandy from Team LG who was taken down. Team number 7 is out there as well. Meanwhile, team number 4 has rushed in on team number 7 as of now, who is going to come out on top. Meanwhile, team number 7, 2 players are still left, Sandy as well as, I guess it was Dominic. Dominic has been taken down. The last player surviving is Sandy, and I believe he will have some difficulty in, you know, holding his position as of now. The last player still surviving, coming up with a knock, but definitely being taken down. Team number 4 just wrecking havoc. They have to rotate in 1 second, or rather 1 minute as of now. The zone is, that is the blue zone, is going to come in. Team number 3 once again doing a fantastic job holding out here. To be honest, it is to be seen how well they can get inside the zone right now, because that is something which is extremely important. Talking about team number 1, Crypto has been taken down, and I believe Team Blur is completely wiped out. Congratulations to Team TENET once again coming up with an exceptionally brilliant performance. As you can see, Sensei TENET is the one who is knocked out, but the revive is going to be pretty easy. I guess they will be able to rotate inside the zone as well. With team number 4 in the presence out there, as you can see, Cyrus TENET got the better of one particular player. I guess no one is leaving a single opportunity of racking up the kills at the moment. Team number 4 is just getting fired at. The Molotovs are just getting spammed on team number 4 at the moment. Will they be connecting? Not really sure about that, but definitely team number 11 is showing no mercy whatsoever. Meanwhile, team Blind is still out there with 7 kills whatsoever. Team number 11 has probably planned on you know, taking on the rotation. That is a very wise move whatsoever. But talking about it, I guess team number 10 still surviving with 2 man strong, and as you can see, the shots are being fired at them. They are in for a very difficult position as of now. I guess it was Supreme who actually came up with some knocks. I guess this is Sensei TENET who has been taken down once again. Team number 11 really struggling in front of team Blind. Supreme, and as you can see, the sprays are coming in. This guy is insane, absolutely insane. I guess Loading is in a very crucial position as well. Loading has been taken down by, I guess it was Iron Man. Was it Iron Man? Not really sure, but team FG, they are being taken down by team Blind. Team Blind is showing no mercy. They are continuing the run of form since yesterday. This team is absolutely insane. They are gone wild. They are going wild, and VIKENDI, the wild boars are out, and as you can see, the wild polar bears are out as well. This is none other than team Blind, and they are ripping apart teams in front of them. Already 12 kills. They still have 3 players alive. They will have the probabilities of racking up the chicken dinner in this particular match. Who is actually going to come out on top? I would want to see the aerial view once again. Talking about team number 10's position, very crucial, but once again, team number 20 already, I guess the play, I guess the heal battle is already on for this particular player, Danny FTW from team number 20, but I guess the knock was on against team number 10. Was it? I'm not really sure, but okay, so it was not against team number 10, it was against team number 3 as of now, and as you can see, A1 eSports in a very crucial, in a very critical position as of now. The zone is absolutely out in the open, no covers whatsoever. I guess whatever action is going to come in is going to be from this particular zone itself. The winner will be decided from here on as well. The last player surviving from team number 20, Danny FTW, he is still on medics. I believe he is still surviving on medics, but how long will he be able to hold on? Team number 10 completely out of the zone in a very distant location. I guess their rotation might be the toughest among all. Team Blind still has some vehicles as of now. Team number 3 is somewhat inside the zone right now, so yes, Team Blind will be able to take that rotation in. But with that being said, who is being taken down? It is none other than Piros, Iron Man, taking that particular knock, Knight confirming it. And with that being said, I guess this team, that is team A1, they will be confirming team number 10 out in a flash. Meanwhile, the shots are being fired at team number 3. They will need to move right now. This is Porsche once again taking on the pills, because you cannot really survive without the pills. As of now, Blind Supreme is already down. Danny FTW is trying and taking this particular rotation. He might be spoiling the plans of team Blind. Will he be able to do that? I would want to see what are his goals right now. And as you can see, he has spotted team Blind completely, but what a great reflex was that. It was, I guess, Psycho who actually got that particular kill. Meanwhile, it is a 3v4 situation. Team number 3 going all guns blazing as of now. The wild fire is on, buddy. Team number 15, that is team Blind, in a very critical situation. One good nade and team number 15 is completely down and out. Iron Man got the kill of Williams, and with the big set, Blind has been taking down. The chicken dinner did slip out from their hands. A very deserving chicken dinner to A1 eSports. They have been absolutely brilliant, and just have a look at the stats with the 9 kills. I guess they deserve this particular chicken dinner. The match goes to this particular team. What a phenomena, man. This is not a match, this is a phenomena, and definitely I am absolutely going crazy. Team Blind with a 14 kill performance, the second position coming in for them. Actually, they could have done much better, but not a bad performance, to be honest. A very good performance coming in from them. This has been happening with Team Blind because the chicken dinners are actually missing out from their grabs, but definitely in the ending stages they did have only one vehicle, and that was, I guess, where Team Blind went wrong. The zone also kind of played a part, but apart from that, Team Blind once again as dominating as ever and coming up with a 14 kill chicken dinner, taking nothing away from Team A1 Esports. They were absolutely brilliant with 9 kills. I guess they did make everyone proud here, and what a performance coming up from this particular team. This is PTZ once again with 1 kill. Jani FTW was the only player who came up with 1 kill. Apart from that, this is Team VX once again with the 4th position with 5 kills. Team FG, the fight between Team FG and LG, the sniper battle which was going on between AB as well as Rage, it was taking eternity. It was already decades since they were taking in the shots with that M24, but yes, that was entertaining. We did cover some aspect of it, but yes, apart from that, Team FG did a fantastic job with 5 kills, 5th position. Not a very high fragging affair, but yes, moderate kills, very good positioning. That will give them a lot of points, going towards the later stages of this particular tournament. I guess this is the last day for the VLT Minor Season 3. You have an exceptional prize pool of 20,000 bucks, so yes, it is all up for grabs, and as you can see, the teams are fighting for it. With that being said, this is TENET with 4 kills, 6th position. Not talking about Team Blur. Actually, I would say that their strategy was kind of suicidal. They were taking that hasty move which I always talk about. Their calls, I would say, were not really stable. They were actually going in some fights very in a rush, and that was something which probably did not really work in that particular favor, because with so many teams, I guess that rush strategy does work in the classics. But apart from that, Team Blur, the way they were approaching the particular fight in this particular occasion with so many teams out in the background, I guess it was not really possible. Team Blur coming up with the 2 kills, 7th position. Apart from that, Team FLX, this is F1X Todd, and once again with 4 kills, 8th position. Team LG with 0 kills. Not really, those sniper shots did not really take any damage, or rather secure any kills for themselves. But this is MRZ once again, Rebel coming up with 4 kills, EG with 0 kills, Obey with 4 kills as well. Nothing really special coming in from the bottom half of the table. TGOD was absolutely brilliant, I would say, with 7 kills. It will actually do them some good. It will actually do them some help. Team INS, very early elimination from them. Team SCF with a 4 kills. So each and every team was very, I would say, good in terms of their early fights, but after that they kind of faltered in their way. And as you can see, the last team to get eliminated, rather the first team to get eliminated, was Team BSUD with 0 kills. The 19th position going to them. That was surprising coming in from this particular team. But with that being said, the first match is definitely over, and as you can see, this is VLT Minor Season 3. You are watching it on VLT Sentinel's channel, and it is managed by Esports Network. This is me, Akash, once again casting this match live for you, and the second match is going to come very soon. If you do like the casting of the first match, then please make sure you spam it in the live chat, and as well as show some love in the Hindi casting as well as request the Hindi casting audience to actually come and show some love here as well. Till then, we will be back with the second game very soon, so till then, stay tuned and listen to some music.
I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly. can fly.
by eSports Network. This is me, Akash, once again casting this match live for you. This is the English casting which you are watching on VLT Sentinels channel live. The second match is going to start in seconds, so just be aware of it, because this is Sanhok, man. This is going to be a very hot-blooded affair. This is going to be, you know, there are going to be snakes all around. There will be hisses and there will be some thick gunfights. That is something which I'm looking for. We have a heck of a lobby as well, 20 teams as well as 80 players, which means we are in for a lot of action. The flight path in itself did deliver a googly to us once again. Talking about this particular flight path, goes from Hatin towards Camp Bravo, very northern flight path, to be honest. Teams will probably not be able to reach towards the southern end of the map, to be honest. And right now, as you can see, I guess most of the teams will be mostly occupying regions on the northern end of the map, to be honest. I guess Painan as well as Nakam is even very far away from the I would say the flight trajectory. So talking about the flight trajectory, I would say that the teams who would want to go towards the southern end of this particular map, whose drop locations are, for example, Sami, Camp Charlie, as well as you know, whatever it is, Bantai and others, they should actually take a very early rotation. Meanwhile, bootcamp fight is already on. Blind is once again the first team to just wreak havoc out there, and with that being said, Psycho has been taken down. This is none other than A1 Esports versus Blind. We still have another team as well in the mix right now. It is none other than Team Fake. With 3 teams in the mix, it is going to be exceptionally difficult. And as you can see, I guess this is Blind X Pain, and as you can see, he is the one who was taking in the shots. Definitely it is going to be a knock very soon which is coming in. I guess Knight as well as Porsche are in a very dangerous position. As of now, the fight has already started in from different ends of the map. This is a knock coming in. I guess he already got that. Pain came up with a particular knock. I guess the second knock will be coming in. This guy is absolutely wrecking havoc in bootcamp right now with I guess 2 knocks already for him. This is a final clear, and he will be confirming the entire kills for his team. I guess how many kills does he have? How many kills for Blind X Pain? I'm not really sure. 3 kills for himself. Supreme with 1. Team Blind once again on a flying start. This is absolutely insane. I just don't know whatsoever how does this particular team reciprocate their performance each and every day, day in and day out. They are coming in with some supreme confidence, and they are reciprocating performances like this very early on in the game. Probably we have spent around 1 to 2 minutes inside the game, and already Blind has taken down one entire squad, and the team, none other than the team who got the chicken dinner in the last game. Meanwhile, as you can see, Williams has been taken down. It is, I guess, Fake Siano who actually got that particular knock. With that being said, I would want to see what can X-Pain come up with, because he came up with the knocks initially, and Williams has been revived. That is a very good thing right now. And I can see Supreme got the better of 2 players. Anxiety and Skull, both of them have been taken down. Meanwhile, I guess the calls have been coming in. Siano has probably been spotted. As you can see, I guess team number 15, they are just charging in on Blind at the moment. I would want to see what is happening, because team number 8, that is Team Fake, is just falling apart like a house of cards. This is something which should happen when you're fighting against Team Blind. Their gunfights are extremely strong. Talking about Supreme, Supreme has been taken down. That is going to be a very important aspect of it. I guess Psycho is the one who will be wiping off the remainder of it. With that being said, Team Blind, without suffering a single casualty, has wiped down 2 squads in bootcamp. This is absolute devastation in bootcamp by Team Blind. This is absolutely insane. I'm at loss of words. I don't really know. 8 kills in the first 5 minutes even inside the game, and we are in for some action. We are in for some squad vibes. They are being devastating. They are being absolute mad in this particular map. Always we do expect that Sanhok will have a lot of loot, will have a lot of gunfights, but this is sick. This is Blind who is sick. Absolutely devastating coming in from this particular team with 2 squad vibes initially. I guess Team Fake, Team A1 Esports, the one who got the chicken dinner in the last game, they have just been ripped apart like a T3 squad. That is something which Team Blind is capable of. With that being said, Supreme, Pain sharing 3 kills, 6 kills between them, 3 each, and Psycho with 2 others. Williams as well had some contribution of his own as well. Talking about some other teams, I guess I would want to have a look at the stats, to be very honest, but right now, as you can see, So yes, once again we are back. There were certain technical glitches, but once again I feel we are back. I'm not really sure if we are online, but we definitely are. So I guess there are some issues. There are some issues with the connectivity, but we might probably be okay with that. I believe. I'm not really sure about anything, but yes, I believe it is okay. Talking about the map itself, I guess this will be it. The zone is definitely not a very bad zone, to be honest. Talking point is that most of the teams are already inside. Team number 14, number 17 are very close together. Meanwhile, team 21 is the one who is calling in the shots right now. As you can see, with Kraken OP who has already been taken down, it is all for Crypto. Crypto has confirmed that kill for himself. I guess Riser has been taken down completely. Team number 9, that is team NRX, they will have some job to do because they already have lost one particular player from themselves. Meanwhile, Crypto is probably coming up with a smoke, or I guess I'm not really sure what the strategy will be, but I guess he might get the better of Dawn. Okay, so it was Dawn who was really taking the shots. He was almost exposing himself up at this particular moment, but with that being said, I would have want to see what can Team 19 come up with. Once again, I will check the stream. Till then, just be back and stay tuned. And right now, as you can see, Devian has got the better of this particular team, is fighting in some other area. Kraken OP is still out there, knocked at the moment. Team number 21 is just losing out, is just falling apart at the moment. I'm not really sure how can this particular team make a comeback. NRX Dawn as well as his teammates, as you can see, they are at the moment racking up the kills for themselves. Crypto has won as well as Twister has won. With that being said, this is going to be a very easy knock. That was something which you do not really expect him from Team BLURX. Just like the initial match, just like the first match, Team BLURX once again just falling apart like a house of cards. I guess their communication is something which they can do much better. Hindu BTC has did just get wiped out, and in that it is something which is really alien of Team Blur. You do not really expect Team Blur to get taken down so easily, but right now, as you can see, Crypto as well as Bad Boy OP, they will have some plans probably. Bad Boy OP is already on the move right now. He's already moving towards a zone, but right now Mrz is the one who is taking in the fight. I would want to see what is happening in for that particular team. I'm not really sure, but once again, it is for us to see. It is for all for us to see. Talking about it, I guess team number 14 is not having any such company right now at the moment. This is once again, this is TOD's Carnage. I believe Carnage has got the better of Shaksham, but this is Bad Boy OP who was getting fired at by, I believe it was that particular team itself. It was Team 19. Bad Boy OP just surviving on grounds of 1 HP. That was absolutely 1 HP till he survived and is using up his first aid kit. I am really surprised that he did make inside. He was safe in that particular scenario, but I would really want to see what Crypto is up to, because Crypto is still holding for inside the play zone, and by the looks of it, he might be AFK at the moment. Not really sure. Team number 19, if you have a look at them, and as you can see, this is team number 19 who is making a move as well inside the zone. I would like to see what can they come up with, but the talking point will be that team number 21 has already lost 2 players. That is Team Blur. Team Blur has already lost 2 players. Crypto is on the verge of getting eliminated as well. Not really surprised, but as well as I guess there are certain issues with Team Blur as well. The fact that Crypto was taken down, or rather Hindu BTC was taken down so easily, Kraken OP was taken down, and with that being said, Crypto is not even probably in the match right now. So yes, talking about Team 21, I guess certain things are not really working in for them, but yes, Bad Boy OP, he is still out there surviving for the team right now. He is moving inside the zone, has to move inside definitely. We are in for some thrilling action right now, as you can see, with 15 teams still left and 50 players still alive. We still have a lot of action left, and as you can see, Crypto has been taken down by the play zone itself. Talking about some other teams in the mix, I believe, let us have a look at the teams who have already been taken down. It is Team VX who has been taken down, Mrz has been taken down, Team Fake as well as Team LGD were taken down as well. We already saw the elimination of Team A1, absolutely brilliant by Team Blind in that particular location. But talking about it, I guess Team 21 has suffered certain casualties. Team NRX has suffered certain casualties as well. Team STF Godspeed is once again the last player who is still surviving. I am really worried about this particular player. Will he be able to hold on for till the ending stages of this particular match? Because being the last, being a lone survivor for the team right now, as you can see, he probably has spotted one particular player in that particular scenario. I guess team number 4 is out there, one particular player. I would want to see who is this, because definitely it looks to me very interesting. This guy is none other than God's Is this vicious? Is this vicious? I guess it is vicious, and as you can see, he is holding still inside this particular boat, or rather in the water. Not really sure what he's planning to do, but yes, it is EG who is taking themselves on against Team INS. This is a fight I would love to cover, but talking about the casualties, the last player, this is Ash Gamer from Team Cells. He is the last player and he will get eliminated. With that being said, this is team number 22 coming out on top. EGXSAD, they are definitely not sad, and with that being said, the only casualty that they have suffered is I guess of this particular player. Let us have a look at which particular player it is. It is Delta PG, the only player who has been taken down from team number 22. But with that being said, team BSUD is another team who is on their way to glory at the moment as well. As you can see, Ignite does have 1 kill already. I would want to see what strategy does BSUD come up with, because in the last game they were the first team to get eliminated. Mind it, they were the first team to get eliminated from being a very dominant side. That was a heck of a performance decrease. But with that being said, I guess they do have strategies to kind of, you know, revive themselves back, get themselves back on track. They will be looking for, you know, getting their opportunities, or rather getting their hands on the VLT major slot, and that is something which team BSUD once again will be looking out for. I'm not really aware of the points table as of now, but with that being said, team BSUD does have that BRDM. Talking about their rotation policies, not really sure how well is this BRDM be utilized in this particular lobby or in this particular map itself, because Sanhok is probably not very forgiving of the BRDM. A lot of teams are using it right now, but definitely I'm not really sure how well can this particular team, that is team BSUD, be able to utilize this particular vehicle on their own. But talking about the other teams, this is once again Team Blind is going after Team Hex. This guy is just absolutely insane. Supreme was the one who actually came up with a knock. I guess which particular player it was from Team Hex, it is for us to see. But once again, Team Blind is spotting players and taking them down. This is absolute easy for them. Williams got another particular knock for himself. He is ripping apart team number 13 as of now, I believe it is. With that being said, I would want to see how many players are down for them. This is Evil FTW who is already down, and Glitch is at a very low health at the moment. Glitch has revived himself as well as healed himself up. But talking about team number Blind, this is insane. I guess Xpain got the better of Glitch, but Xpain will get eliminated. That was overcommitment on the part of this particular player from team number 15. Xpain, that was something which I did not really expect. He did manage to get one particular knock. I believe if team number 15 is early in their rotation, they might be able to get the entire team. And as you can see, the second knock almost coming in. It was Williams who came up with that particular AKM, who did come up with that M416 spray. But talking about I guess Team Hex has to do a lot of job right now, because Team Blind is absolutely going insane in this particular location. The nades are coming in, the utilities are being spammed. Already there were a lot of knocks coming in for Team Blind on Team Hex, so that is something which they which will be playing on their mind as well. I guess the mind game is something which really matters a lot. Williams as well as other two players from Team Blind, they are at their full health at the moment. Meanwhile Team Hex, the ones who were being taken down by Team Blind, they were also in some in some trouble, to be honest, because they were being revived, they were healing themselves up. But right now, as you can see, this is Williams on your screens right now. The smoke definitely came in, and as you can see, they will definitely try to rush in at the moment. I'm not really sure what can be the plans, but definitely Williams might get spotted out through this particular window. I would have a look at this particular player as well. This is Glitch, and he is trying to create a flank angle for his team. He might be able to get the better of Supreme. With that being said, Hex God coming up with a knock against, I guess it was Williams. But with that being said, he has been taken down by the nade. Psycho was exceptionally brilliant. I would want to see what can Supreme come up with. Supreme got the better of Glitch, and meanwhile, I guess the only player who is remaining is, I guess it is Hitty at the moment. I'm not really sure. Hitty as well as Evil FTW are still out there. Team Blind, meanwhile, has probably suffered another casualty. I guess it is Williams who has been taken down, and with that being said, Psycho has been knocked out. This is absolutely brilliant by this particular player, Evil FTW, and he has confirmed the entire kill of Team Blind. Absolutely insane. But with that being said, they did lose Glitch. Glitch was almost bleeding out to death, and with that being said, it has been an absolute cracker of a performance coming in from Team Hex. They have taken down none other than Team Blind, and it is absolute brilliant. The fight was exceptionally great. I would say that it was a very wholesome fight. There were all elements of it, and definitely there were every aspect of it working in this particular map. To be very honest, I guess Team Blind kind of rushed things very much. They were not really coordinated as much as they were in boot camp or in their previous matches. A very early elimination coming in from Team Blind. I really thought that they would be able to reciprocate their early domination, but in the mid game stage they actually faltered, and that was none other than Team Hex. What a performance was that, man. I guess Evil FTW, Hex God, as well as Hitty, each and every one of these players, they were exceptionally brilliant. They were suffering a lot of knocks in that particular scenario, but yes, the way they did come up from that particular situation, it was really great. The recovery was great. But meanwhile, talking about Team T-God, they have suffered one casualty as well. Not really sure who was it, but definitely they are really taking all the shots. I guess it is from the hands of Team Obey. Team number 5 is up there on top of the cliff as of now. As you can see, Paras is the one who has been taken down. Talking about Team Obey, I guess they haven't really showed up a very promising performance as of now. I would really want to see what can they come up with. What is this guy doing? Envy is looking for that flare drop. He is firing at the flare drop, but I guess the physics does not work in that particular favor. He does have a lot of bullets for himself. But talking about, I guess this is Cape 1. As you can see, he is actually the one who is trying and spotting down players at the moment. Okay, this is a different strategy altogether. That was a drop, and as you can see, Team Obey is not just trying to demolish the parachute, but they're trying to demolish the BRDM as well. This is absolutely 10,000 IQ gameplay. I never really imagined that some teams can actually come up with such a plan. They were bringing down the BRDM, and this is Team Obey who were not only spotting it down, but as well as demolishing that particular vehicle. With that being said, Addy got, I guess it is Zaddy who actually came up with a knock against, I believe it was, I'm not really sure who was it. I guess it was Noob Boy. But with that being said, team number 14, they are taking in some action right now. They are in for some fireworks because they are getting in shots fired from all directions. Team number 5, that is, I believe this is team number 6, that is Team BSUD is up there, as well as Team Obey is up there as well. Two teams between and team number, it is to be seen what can Team T-God come up with, because already they did come up with one knock. But with that being said, Team Obey will confirm that particular squad. I guess Team T-God, definitely you had nothing to do in that particular scenario. You were just in a sandwich situation in between team number 5 as well as 6. They were just punching them down from both the ends, and definitely Team T-God could not really survive that particular scenario. Meanwhile, I guess Team TENET has probably been spotted. Team Obey will actually be going after them as well. This is Envy on your screen right now. He almost got the better of Cyrex TENET. Meanwhile, I would really want to see what can that is team number 11 come up with, because this is Team TENET, and as you can see, this is Obey Envy once again trying to get the better of some other player. The scope, the M416 3X is on. This is Hex God once again getting the better of BSUD's carry. Meanwhile, the shots are being fired at Team Obey as well. I would want to see what Team BSUD can come up with, because Iron Fist is the one who is at a very low health at the moment. Carry is knocked out. This is absolute devastating situation coming in from team number 6 at the moment. I would want to see how can they come up with, because what can be the plan, because with Ignite and Carry already down, and as you can see, I guess Carry has been confirmed. Hex God is not giving them a chance whatsoever. I guess they will probably confirm the kill of Ignite as well. Team number 21 is also out there. This is Bad Boy OP from Team BLURX once again still lurking in the background. Team number 13 taking a very long distance fight. Those sprays did manage to get some teams from team number 6 at the moment. I would say that it was an exceptional spray which did come in from team number 13 rather, that is Team Hex God. I guess it was Hex God who actually got that particular knock. But right now, as you can see, TENET is actually taking the shots against team number 5, that is Team Obey at the moment. I guess it was Cyrus TENET who managed to get one knock against Team Obey. Not really sure who was it, but I believe it was Envy who was knocked out. But that doesn't really matter. I believe that team number 11, that is Team TENET, is in a very critical position as of now, because with so many teams up there, I guess they cannot manage to leave this ridge whatsoever. If they do so, it will be absolutely devastating for them. I guess they will be fired from each and every direction. And right now, as you can see, this is TENET. This is Cyrus TENET who actually confirmed, or rather knocked out that particular player. It was STF's Godspeed. Was it STF's Godspeed? Not really sure. But Akku TENET has been taken down. It was none other than Obey's Titan. And I believe Akku TENET meanwhile has been confirmed by some player from team number 20, and as of now, as you can see, team number 11 is also pinned down from different directions. This is once again TENET who is taking on team PTZ, and right now the other player, that is Man of TENET, is taking on team Obey. Will they be able to survive? I guess they will be able to survive this particular zone, but after this, the zone will actually play a very important role in this particular situation, because with so many teams up there, team number 11, that is team TENET, they cannot manage, or rather they cannot afford to leave this particular location. Talking about zones, I guess it did not really favor team number 11, neither it did favor team number 5. Each and every team out there will have to take a rotation whatsoever, and with 19 team left, we are rather 19 players left, we are in for some action. This is Ignite who actually got the better of Kivo from team BSUD, and with that being said, Ignite will be taken down, and was it Obey who actually got the better of? Yes, it was Zaddy, I guess, from team Obey who actually got the better of Ignite, and I'm not really sure how many players from team BSUD are still remaining. Would have a look at this particular player, that is Zaddy, and as you can see, Zaddy is actually going after that revival. Team BSUD still has 2 players, that is Ignite who is knocked out, as well as Anmol. I'm not really sure what can Anmol come up with, but Anmol is actually trying to get the better of this particular player from Obey. Will this play connect? Not really. Team BSUD has been completely eliminated. Meanwhile, that particular player, it was Zaddy, I believe. Zaddy surviving on grounds of micrometers. That was so close. I almost thought that BSUD, that was sacrificial coming in from Anmol. Anmol definitely knew that he would not be able to get inside the zone, but meanwhile there has been a third party on team Obey as well. This is Zaddy who has been knocked out. It is to be seen how can team number Obey, need number 5, that is Obey's Titan, as well as Envy, come up with a particular recovery plan, because I guess it is team number 13, none other than team Hex, who is taking on team Obey right now. They will not leave them for empty. They will probably not leave empty-handed at the moment. They would want some kills, because they are looking for kills at the moment. Already 7 kills registered for this particular team. They are in for some demolishing action at the moment. With 4 teams left, 10 players still alive, I guess team Hex will probably be very strong in this particular match. Not really sure. It is all up for teams to grab. I'm really excited for this particular fight, because so many teams are still surviving, I would say, because the underdog teams, the teams who haven't really been performing in the other matches, are really surviving at the moment. How many? Team number 22, that is team EGXSAD, as well as team number 13, that is team Hex. This is team TENET once again, and team PTZ. None of these teams haven't really been very prominent, or rather been very dominant in the previous matches, but yes, it is the Sanhok which always comes up with uncertainties, and as you can see, this is the positioning on each and every one of those 4 teams. Team number 20, that is team PTZ, is the one who is having the most number of players as of now. I believe they probably have all their players alive, and that will give them the highest chance of getting the chicken dinner in this particular match. Not really sure about it. They probably have 3 players, but with that being said, SAD came up with a brilliant I guess it was iView from team EGXSAD who actually came up with that nade, got the better of team PTZ. I believe they do have that best opportunity of getting this particular team down. I would want to see their POV right now, because they are doing a fabulous job. With that being said, this is iView once again getting another knock, but will he be able to survive that jump? He did manage to survive that particular jump, but from the cliff, but he needs to heal himself up. Meanwhile, team number 20, if they are trying to capitalize right now, they will be. Sad Eye View will get taken down. It was team number 13 who actually was it. It was Hex God who confirmed that particular kill. With 3 teams left, 8 players are still alive at the moment. We are in for some thrilling action as of now, and as you can see, the knocks are coming in. Man of TENET has been taken down. The last player surviving is TENET. Team number 13 is at some very low health at the moment, and as you can see, Hex God is trying to confirm those kills for his team. It is a finale. It is a climax. Talking about it, I am really lungs out at the moment. With that being said, Evil FTW has been knocked out. That was a great nade. This is going to be a great nade as well. Will he be able to connect that particular nade? Not really. I guess God did come up with an excellent plan to get the better of that particular nade. But yes, it is Hitty who actually confirmed the kill. I guess he actually confirmed that kill. Not really sure, but Hitty did not manage to get that kill whatsoever. I guess he will be going after team number 11 right now. Will he manage to get the better of both the players from team number 11? Not really sure. Hitty does have that M7 too, but the team is really coming in. Team number 13 did manage to rush in that particular scenario. Hitty is trying to close down other teams as well. Meanwhile, will he be able to confirm the entire team? Yes, he did. But right now, team number 20 will try to capitalize. Only one player on his foot right now. That is team number 13's Hex Hitty. And with that being said, this is Danny FTW going after him. I guess the kill has been confirmed. The PTZ coming out with a very, very deserving chicken dinner. It has been a match to remember, man. It has been a match which I definitely remember. In the ending stages, it was all about twists and turns. This is a fight which I was talking about since days, man. I was talking about this particular fight for days. I was seeking something like this for days, and yes, we did get that. That thrilling action in the end is something which is really important to spice things up. To be honest, I guess there was a time when you cannot really predict which team was going to get the chicken dinner. Definitely Team PTZ as well as Team Hex had most number of players in the ending circle, and that was 3. But apart from that, Team EGXSAD as well as TENET had 2 players as well. Team OP was there as well. They got taken down by Team Hex, and with that being said, just have a look at the stats for Team Hex with 10 kills. They did a phenomenal job out there as well. Team PTZ taking nothing away from them. The shiny golden number 1 spot for them as well. 8 kills. I guess they deserve every bit of those points which they are getting from this particular match. The match has been coming, I would say this particular game was something which PTZ deserved. It was really coming in for a lot of time, and yes, finally they did get that, and they will be exceptionally happy. I am exceptionally happy as well. Talking about the performance, I guess Team TENET did come up with a good performance as well. So I guess TENET was the only one who actually came up with the 2 kills, but apart from that, I guess the kills could have been much more for Team TENET. They were coming in with knocks, but apart from that, really talking about Team TENET's positioning, I guess they were in for some fireworks, man. I guess they were surrounded with teams in and around, and still they managed to get themselves inside the ending circle. That was absolutely brilliant. Cyrus TENET, the player who actually came up with the 2 kills, he was probably the hero for his team, because he as well as Man of TENET were the ones who were still surviving. I guess they really survived from the clutches of death in that particular ridge which they were holding initially. We did cover that they were taking the fight against Team OB as well as Team PTZ, but from that point on, I guess the fact that Team OB was taken down earlier than Team TENET, that was absolutely crazy rotations coming in from Team TENET. The fact that they survived in this match and made it to the top 3 is an achievement in itself. Talking about Team EGXSAD, just a minute, let me just breathe in. Is that 9 kills? Is that 9 kills? EGXSAD's Jordan came up with 9 kills. iView came up with 6 kills. I did not really check the kill feed, but boy oh boy, this guy, man, I cannot really believe my eyes. 19 kills for Team EGXSAD. This is absolutely insane. 4th position coming in for them. How is that possible? 19 kills? Are you kidding me? Are you just kidding me? I'm not believing my eyes right now, because EGXSAD, Jordan with 9 kills, iView with 6 kills, Amir with 3 kills, as well as Delta PG with 1 kills. What a thumping performance by Team EGXSAD, man. I really wish that they deserved that chicken dinner. I did not really cover much of their fights, to be honest. That was really not great on my part, but the stats speak for themselves. I guess they did manage to get some definite kill points in this match itself. 19 kill points, that is crazy, dude, ludicrous. But talking about their performance, I guess the 4th position is good as well. They could have done much better. I guess they were kind of overcommitting their rotation. They couldn't really have done much in that ending circle, because the ridge was there. They definitely had to take that plunge, because otherwise they were supposed to be taken down by the play zone itself. So yes, they did take that plunge, and they definitely could not really survive that onslaught coming in from Team Hex as well as Team PTC. So yes, definitely Team EG were taken down in an unfortunate manner, but what a performance it has been coming in from this particular side. 19 kills is a lot. As well as the 4th position, I guess that will give them a lot of points, which they definitely do deserve. The top 5 as well as the top 5 teams have been phenomenal in this match. Just have a look. Team OB came up with 5 kills as well, and that is great. Talking about Team CR once again with 3 kills, 6th position, not a very bad performance. BSUD with 3 kills. Okay, so it is 4 kills rather. BSUD with 4 kills, as well as the 7th position. Team A, that is Team FG with 3 kills, 8th position. Team Blur could not really reciprocate a lot. I guess they were taken down in a very unfortunate manner, and as you can see, Crypto with the 1 kill only for this particular team. Apart from that, STF got speed, and as you can see, this is the bottom half of the table. Nothing really special coming in from here on. Another team who was absolutely wrecking havoc in the initial stage of the match was Team Blind. As you can see, with already 5 kills, with already rather 9 kills for them, it will actually help them a lot in their overall standings. I'm not really sure of where Team Blind is actually placed in terms of the overall points table, but yes, with 9 kills, I guess they will actually be helped by those very important kill points. They could have done much better. They got taken down by Team Hex, and that was absolutely brilliant. But the fight which Team Blind actually undertook in that particular situation was definitely not a very good fight, to be honest. I guess they could have avoided that particular rush, but yes, that was it. That was how the game was played, and that was already past. So with that being said, we will be moving on to the third game very soon. So if you're watching the match live right now, then please make sure you stay tuned. The second match of VLT Minor Season 3 did come to an end right now. We will be back with the third match very soon. This is me, Akash, casting this match for you. If you do like my casting, then please make sure you leave a comment in the live chat, because that is going to help me a lot. And apart from that, this is it. I'll be coming back in a short while. Till then, stay tuned.
To the ground, you're dragging me. It's constantly. No, I won't make a sound. I love the pain. It sets me free.
It's wrong, I can't think right. I love the buildup below you, telling myself that this is the last time.
Cause you say those things, then shut me out. Got no clue what you have found. I'm a rose in thorns, but you cut me down. It's wrong, I can't think right. I love the buildup below you,
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music and I stay here for the night. I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. Standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I opened my eyes to see my shadows dissolving in oceans deep. I'm getting swept off my feet and pulled into the fading tide. Waves are crashing over my heart. I can't stop this feeling. heal alone. Waves are crashing over my heart. I can't stop this feeling. I will be recovered before Take me to the ocean blue. Take me to the ocean blue.
I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be, I wanna be, I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself. I've been losing myself.
so purely. I'm pushing myself to the edge, not in a good way. Been testing myself by the rush. I've been pushing my mind to the most. I've been loving the people around me, but I'm so paranoid, I'm so paranoid, yeah.
Hesitate, I gotta tell you, but I wanna wait. Never thought that feelings could disappear. Why the sorry never feels sincere, but you gotta hear my desires. They faded fast and then we tripped the wire. Too many times I told you I believe there is nothing left for me, left to see. It's impossible, I can't seem to let you go. I try to reach you. It's so difficult, can't seem to let you go. I try to reach you. It's so difficult. I can't seem to let you go. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you I'm sorry, baby. Gonna have to let you down. I'm sorry, baby. Gonna have to let you down. 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 I'm sorry, baby. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down.
What is up, everybody? Once again, we are back. This is me, Akash, casting this. This is VLT Minor Season 3 Finals Day 2 live in front of you. You are watching this on the channel VLT Sentinel, and it is managed by Esports Network. To be honest, I have been waiting for this particular map a lot because this is Miramar. There will be a lot of action. There is going to be a hell lot of action in this particular map, to be honest, and that is something which I'm waiting for as well. I am really waiting for most of you guys to join in. Most of you are actually showing your love to the Hindi stream. Please bring some sort of audience to the English stream as well. But yes, never really mind. I guess it all comes down to the match. It all comes down to the map itself. We started off from VIKENDI, then we went to Sanhok, and right now we are in the deserts of Miramar. It is to be seen what can this match bring for us, and who is going to be the winner in this particular match. The chicken is up for grabs in this particular Miramar terrains, and to be honest, the flight path is a very forgiving flight path. Definitely not one of the most centric flight path, to be honest, but yes, it is almost through the center. To be honest, I guess the southern island will be completely uninhabited as of now. If teams are not really using the vehicles, I guess it will be very difficult for teams to reach the southern island, practically impossible, to be honest. But apart from that, I guess even till Chumasera, it is still a possibility that teams will get to Chumaster as well. Right now on your screen, this is team FG. As you can see, they are probably going for a cluster compound very much on the northern end of this particular map. Right now most of the teams are taking the southern drops, so I would want to see where are these teams dropping in. I guess team number 13 has already taken up El Pozo at the moment. Team number 15, okay, so it is team number 19, that is team NRX rather. They are also very close together. They are also very close to El Pozo as well. Meanwhile, talking about other teams right now, most of them, the big bunch of the teams are going towards Los Leones. I'm not really sure how many teams are actually going for Los Leones, but apart from that, by the looks of it, the most of the biggest chunk of this particular plane, they are going for Los Leones whatsoever. I guess NRX has one player who is AFK. That is something which is going to cost them a lot. Meanwhile, the zone did come up with a googly once again. As you can see, it is almost towards the southern as well as on the slightly on the western side of this particular map. To be honest, it is a flight path which will disturb a lot of teams, because the flight path definitely was not according to this particular zone, and no team could have predicted this particular scenario to be coming up. And right now this is Efrod from team VX, who's already got the better of TGODX Paras. I would want to see this particular fight building up, not just the building up, but yes, the demolition as well. Where is team TGOD? Yes, this is, I guess, Paras who was taking down. Paras has been fisted out from this particular match. The first blood has been drawn, and it was drawn from the fists of, I guess it was Efrod from team VX. It is to be seen how well can team TGOD kind of come back with a recovery, or rather a statement out here, because team number 14, by the looks of it right now, they are moving out from the war zone at the moment. This is LG's Rage once again coming up with a knock against Sorionex. Sorionex has been taken down. The fight is happening in and everywhere around. To be honest, I do not have any clue whatsoever who is taking on whom, but right now team number 8 as well as another team, I believe it is team number 3, that is team A1 Esports, who are very close together in LSR at the moment. Apart from that, this is STF who has got the better of Magnus from CRUX Esports as well. So this is something which I would want to see as well. CRUX being taken down, that means that they are already a two-man squad right now. This particular fight is happening in Picardo. Picardo, always the heart of things right now. Team number 17 is already down a lot, and as you can see, this is Stan rather. This is not Christian. Stan confirming that particular kill for himself. I guess it was Demon from team number 17. Team STF has lost one particular player, but with that being said, Magnus has been revived. Magnus is back up on his feet. That is good news for team CRUX once again. Will they be able to continue their run of form, or will they kind of succumb, because this team hasn't really been coming up with a very dominant performance, or rather with a very significant performance. This is Blur versus Blind going on. Boy oh boy, what a fight! But I would want to see what is up in between these two teams, because Blur and Blind, I'm in for a thriller, man. I'm in for a thriller. I would want to see what is building up between the two. But by the looks of it, as you can see, Kraken OP has confirmed the kill of Pain, that is X-Pain from team Blind. Meanwhile, this is once again Hindu PTC, who was taken down in the previous match. I guess they will have discussed and had some team meetings for themselves, and probably figured things out. Meanwhile, this is team Obey, who is actually going after team FL Todd, I believe, and they have already taken down a particular player. I would want to see what is team Blind up to as of now, because they have already suffered the knock in the hands of Kraken OP. The kill did go to him, and as you can see, X-Pain is out there. But meanwhile, the remaining players from team Blind, they are nowhere to be seen out there, and that is something which really surprises me, I guess. Not really sure what was the reason why X-Pain took a different drop, but definitely he was taken down. I'm not really sure what was it. I'm not really sure if that was a vehicle knock or whatever, but yes, team Blind already is down with 3-man strong. I'm not really sure how they can recover, but yes, they have shown us that even with 2 men standing, they are pretty strong. Meanwhile, this is team INS who is going after one particular team. I would want to see what is the situation going up front. Let us have a look at team INS. Where are they? Once again, I have to find out, but this is, I guess, team INS 12, and as you can see, Sorionex was the first player who was not the first player, I guess was the second player rather, who was taken down. Meanwhile, this is a cluster compound where the fight is going on between the two teams. Team number 12 versus team number 9. Team number 12 does have did not have one kill as of now. I think that I saw one particular knock coming in. I believe it was a knock and not a finish. Team number 9 looks to be in a very polished manner as of now. As you can see, Carnage as well as Surge out there. This is shots coming in. Kunal really trying that single shot sprays, not just a spray but the tap-ins coming in from Kunal as well from that M416 3x. Will he be able to inflict any damage whatsoever? Because team number 9 looks to be in a much better position than team number 12 whatsoever. I guess team number 9 will be very confident as well, but this is STF Destroyer who actually got the better of Stan from team CRUX. And with that being said, I would like to see what is happening there, but this fight seems to be intriguing as well. This is Aladdin. I guess he has rushed in. What have he rushed in? I'm not really sure, but by the looks of it, there was one practical rush that was coming in. This is Cell's Ash Gamer, and as you can see, he has spotted this particular player, that is Dawn. I guess he is out for good. Not really sure. I guess he wasn't really able to inflict that particular knock. I was really surprised in that particular situation. I thought that he was down and out, but once again, talking about his weapons, he does have by the looks of it, he does have this particular beautiful weapon on his shoulder. So I'm really surprised that it did not really affect, he could not really affect that particular knock. The knock, or rather the kill, was not completed by this particular player, Self Ash Gamer. Talking about team INS, as you can see, Aladdin as well as Kunal, they are holding good positions, but apart from that, the fight isn't really brewing up. I would want to see what is happening with team STF, because they have already been reduced to 2 man right now with Godspeed and Vitality. They have taken down 3 players. I believe team CRUX has been completely destroyed out here whatsoever, and the first team to get eliminated will probably be CRUX Esports. Very sad ending for them, but definitely a very good gameplay coming in from team STF. 2 kills secured by team CRUX. They have taken down Destroyer as well as Steven, but apart from that, I would have really liked this particular team, that is team STF, to make a statement out there, but they have already lost 2 players, so that is actually going to be very difficult for them. Talking about other teams, let's have a look at which of the teams are inside the zone. Most of the teams are inside the zone right now. Once again, team Blind is going after EGXSAD. It is to be seen what can they come up with. Blind, it was Williams who actually came up with the first knock, and I believe he will be coming up with that kill as well. So yes, the kill has been confirmed for Williams, and with that being said, Williams has been taken down. It was Jordan from team EGXSAD. Jordan was the one who actually wreaked havoc in the last game, but with that being said, Envy from team Obey has taken down Cell's Ash Gamer. Right now, team Blind needs to get back on their feet, because Williams is already on his knees, and a very long range knock coming in from team number 22. If I'm not wrong, it was team 22, I believe. Yes, it is. And Jordan did come up with an excellent spray, and as you can see, he is still taking on that particular tap fires coming in from that Scarl 3x. Good loot, to be honest. Very good in terms of healings, I guess. 3 first aid, 5 bandages, 2 energy drinks, as well as 4 painkillers. Very good in terms of that. But Aladdin has been taken down. It was Obi Zaddy with that arm. He has just wiped out that particular player from team INS out of this particular server. He is back into the lobby, and that was a way to bring up that particular kill. I guess after the knock, it was that arm which was used for that complete wipeout. This team EGXSAD is actually moving out from this particular location. I'm not really understanding what is the strategy coming in. The 2 players are still out there, and I guess Amir as well as Delta PG, they are still out there in this particular location. They are still probably trying and taking this particular battle head on, but not really sure about what is the matter. But team number 15 has been interrupted by team number 21 whatsoever. Crypto is down, but it is to be seen if team Blind can actually make a comeback. As you can see, Crypto has been confirmed. With that being said, Daddy OP has been taken down as well. This is EGXSAD. Amir actually got the better of Bad Boy OP from team Blur. Team Blur out of nowhere suffering in between 2 teams, and that is something which is always happening with team Blur. I guess they are really suffering in terms of their rotations. They're always coming in between 2 teams, or rather making a hasty move, and after that they are really falling apart. That is something which is really happening for team Blur. I guess their rotation calls have to be much more precise. That is the only thing which can save them from the clutches of death. But right now, the Grim Reaper, that is team number 15, they do have 2 kills already. But yes, it was great. It was great gameplay coming in from team EGXSAD Amir, and as you can see, he was probably the one who actually confirmed that kill, and Bad was probably the one who came up with a knock. Team number 21, definite a candidate for, I would say, a very big candidate for suffering, I would say, because they have already lost 2 men out of nowhere. And talking about candidates, I guess team number 5 is a very big candidate for this match as well, because team Obey is having that OM as well as M249, and that means that they do have that flare drop for themselves. They have that privilege of the flare drop, and that is something which they will be using. As you can see, this is Envy as well as the other players. They do have some very good loot for themselves with the M249 as well as the OM coming in. Both guns are absolutely blazing. Both guns are absolutely crazy. They are deadly. Team number 4 is also rotating in. They are also lurking out in the background. Team number 8 is out there. With that being said, I guess Titan. Okay, so one player got the better of both the players. This is absolutely insane. I guess it was FLX is Dawn, and Dawn got the better of Titan as well. This is Envy, and Envy coming up with that knock. I guess that was absolutely brilliant, the way Dawn managed to get down, you know, these players from this particular team. I guess the kill has been taken down by someone else. I believe it was team number 4 who was actually the one who stole the kill. But with that being said, I am really surprised that that particular player from, I guess, F1X Todd, it was probably Don if I'm not very wrong, he was the one who took down 2 players from Team Obe, confirmed the kill of one and knocked out the other. That was absolutely brilliant. But with that being said, once again, STF and A1 Esports is coming close together. They are taking the fight. Meanwhile, Team BSUD and TGODX is coming close together as well. Priest has been wiped out from the game as well as other players. This is Team BSUD who is wreaking havoc at the moment. I believe they have already confirmed the kills for themselves. Not really sure about the T-God's presence out there, but I cannot smell Team T-God as well. By the looks of it, I guess Team T-God has been, you know, packed and sent back into the lobby. That is something which it seems to me, and all the credit goes to this particular team. Team BSUD did what they are doing so over a lot of times right now. Yes, today's day hasn't really been very great for Team BSUD. They are coming up with dominating performances in the very early stage of the match, but after that they are definitely not you know, keeping up that particular performance. Will they be able to do that in this particular match itself? There is always a question, there is always a matter of ifs and buts. But yes, there is a question that will Team BSUD be able to kind of make a comeback in this particular match itself? It is for us to be seen. It is for me to be casting, because I am having the first-hand experience as well as the audience. They have the first-hand experience as well of this particular match. BSUD, as you can already see, with 3 kills, we still have a lot of action left. 51 players, 15 teams still alive. A lot of action is still left in this particular match. Do not really underestimate Miramar, because Miramar comes up with the closest finales, to be honest. And as you can see, Team Obe is actually going after Team number 4, and as you can see, they have already taken them down. It was Envy who came up with the knock-off loading, and with that being said, Logan, I guess it was Loden's grenade which actually got the better of Envy, but Envy probably wiped out both the players before actually getting knocked out. So yes, that was a Team number 5 will actually get a very easy revival. Team number 5, that is Team Obe, will be back on their feet. But just have a look at the stats. With 9 kills, I guess this is the first or the second zone. I believe it is the second zone. Yes, it is the second zone. 9 kills in almost the second zone. This is absolutely insane. Team Obe is doing a fantastic job out here. I did not really imagine this particular team to come up with those early kills whatsoever, but that is something which they did so, and they are using the flare drop. To be very honest, they are absolutely using every bit of that flare drop, the M249, the OM. They are using every bit of those weapons out there, and trust me, these weapons are actually very OP. Meanwhile, Team TENET is actually taking on Team MRZ, something which I would want to see once again. This is Team TENET. I guess it was Manav TENET who confirmed that particular knock. Right now he is on a buggy. I kind of think that they are going for that rush. Not really sure about anything. I guess everything needs to load up right now. Emulators will take a lot of time kind of moving from one particular place to the other, but right now, as you can see by the looks of it, Team MRZ is getting rushed at by Team TENET. As of now, this is Cyrus TENET on your screens once again, waiting for the loading time. But yes, it is almost over right now. The nades are coming in. This is MRZ who is getting spammed down, but meanwhile, Manav TENET has been taken down by one particular player from team number 20, that is Team PTZ is out there. The smokes need to come in, but whom to take on first? I guess Team number 18 or Team number 20. Team number 18 will try and capture the spots out here, and with that being said, the nades are coming in from Team number 18 as well. This is MRZ Tomar who caught the better of one particular player, and as you can see, I guess he will be getting the better of Sensei TENET as well. Sensei TENET surviving on very low grounds. I guess it is all but over for Team TENET as of now. I guess they got pinned down by 2 teams, team number 18 as well as team number 20. I am really surprised that Tomar is actually not going for the kill for Sensei TENET, but yes, it is going to be a very easy wipeout. I believe TENET is just a matter of time when team number 11 will just get eliminated. The smoke will probably not do a very lot of damage, and with that being said, this is Rebel who actually captured that particular kill. Sensei TENET has just been demolished out of this particular game. What a squad wipe was that. But yes, there were twists and turns. Team number 11 could not really rush on team number 18 as planned. Team number 20 was there to play the spoiled sport out there. Definitely team number 18, that is Team MRZ, will kind of be, you know, thankful to this particular team, that is Team PTC once again. Talking about the teams, I guess Team PTZ after that previous game's chicken dinner, they will be very confident. I guess they were the ones who actually got the chicken dinner, and Team Hex was second. But right now it is NRX who is taking in the damage. Team LG is just ripping them apart as of now. That is what the kill feed states, and I guess they are already down and out. I believe they are already down and out. Talking about Team LG, just have a look at this team, man. 7 kills already inside the first 3 zones. They have been demolishing as well. They are on a very aggressive run of form, and that is something which they are continuing. I guess they have rather ripped apart Team NRX right in front of our eyes, I guess. Not in front of our eyes, definitely we could not really cover the fight, but yes, the fight was definitely on, and yes, with that being said, LG got the better of this entire team. 7 kills for them to show off. I guess they are in for a thrilling match. To be very honest, they are in for a contest right now, because they do have the platform set up for themselves to reach the ending circle and make something out of this match itself. I guess Team LG has been performing very good. They have been very consistent, to be honest, but apart from that, they haven't really been, showing up a very dominant side of themselves, which they generally do so, and that is something which I'm really waiting for. Once again, this is LG's AJ, and who is really trying to make a rotation. Talking about the zones, I guess the zone has taken a central turn right now. The hardships are coming in towards the inner side, and as you can see, this is a zone which is completely covering Chumaseda as well as Minas Day Valley. To be honest, does it cover Chumaseda? I guess it does. I guess it does. Yes, it does cover Chumaseda, but as of now, no teams are really coming close together. I believe talking about team number 15, team number 22, team number 21 are the ones who are outside the zone towards Picard. They are also taking the rotations right now. Team number 7 that we are spectating currently is probably moving towards Chumaseda as of now. Team number 10 as well as 3 are already out there occupying the uphill position of Chumaseda, so that is something which will be mattering a lot, because team number 8 is down there downhill, and team number 3 as well as team number 10 are uphill at the moment. And as you can see, the vehicle has been taken down. I believe it was team number 3, that is A1 Esports. I would want a very good showing from this particular team as well, and that is something which they are doing. AJ is taking in some serious damage. I guess it was not from team A1 Esports, I guess it was from team 10. Team 10 definitely hold probably the best ridge in this particular game, to be honest. And Obey, once again, this is Kevo who actually got another kill for himself. This is kills coming in from different parts of the map, and right now, as you can see, this is team number 10 on your screens. VXB is taking on team LJ's AG. I guess he is the only one who is stuck in that very that position, to be honest. He probably might not be able to survive, and AJ is getting fired at through the smoke. This is absolute insane. BS was the one who inflicted so much damage on AJ. Will he be able to survive? Once again, this is Sandy coming in to save his teammate, but will he be able to do so? I'm not really sure, because the smokes will actually matter, because as of now it didn't. BS was able to kind of inflict damage on AJ through the smokes itself. AJ is trying to jiggle his way out of this particular scenario. AJ really should be thankful to God that the spray did not really connect. That was absolute outrageous coming in from AJ. The way he moved away from that situation was fantastic as well as outrageous. Right now, team number 7 will try and get away from this particular position. Right now, the vehicles are very vulnerable at this point. Team number 3 as well, they are out there with 2-man strong. I'm not really sure. They are already aware of team number 7's presence. They will be trying and taking this particular team down. And meanwhile, this is Rage who has been spotted. I believe Rage is going to get knocked out, and yes, he will. It was Knight who actually came up with that brilliant spray. Right now, team number 7 will be in the back foot. In spite of being 4-man strong, they are in the back foot. This actually means a lot. Team A1 is doing a fantastic job whatsoever. The nades are coming in the right direction, but yes, it is not long enough. It was not accurate enough, but yes, definitely the plan is right. I guess he could have got the better out of team number 7 through the with the help of that M416. Once again, this is right in front of your screens. A1 Esports Knight, and as you can see, he did what a Knight does. He is protecting his team's fortress out there. Their team fortress is Chumaseda, and they would want to protect it. Fake Cyano, meanwhile, has been taken down by BSUD's Anmol, I believe. Talking about A1 Esports right now, Knight as well as his teammates Porsche, they will have a very tough job in hand. They will have to take down the entire squad of Team LG. The revive will be coming in. That was really fortunate for Team LG's Rage to have survived in that particular location. Team number 10 will be firing down at this particular team, as that is team number 3 as well as team number 7. So I guess it is going to be a very confusing affair for each and every one of these teams to kind of plan out, or rather chalk out a move whatsoever. Talking about the situations, this is Psycho from Team Blind who has been taken down. That is news once again, but I would want to see this particular fight brewing up because this is team number 3, and as you can see, Spurs got another knock. This is AJ who has been taken down. This is team number 3 who is ripping apart team number 7 right now. But yes, team number 7 do have the greater position. They do have the better building whatsoever. The rush is going to be very difficult. Rather, it is probably going to be impossible to come in. Meanwhile, this is team 8 who is taking in the shots, calling out the shots, whatever you say. But yes, this is team number 6 versus team number 8 out there. On the other side, this is BSUD Carry versus Anmol, who is going to come out on top. Not really sure, but Carry is trying to create an angle for this particular team right now, and will he be able to get some knocks on team Fake? Not really inflicting any such things as much. I guess I would have expected something from Carry as well, but to be honest, he has revealed his position right now. Will he be able to make anything out of this particular situation? Not really sure. But talking about team number 3 right now, as you can see, this is Cyano who has got another knock on Amir from team EGXSAD. I guess I will move back to team Fake once again. Not really sure what is the plan, but team number 7 definitely took a very outrageous. That was simply outrageous. That was simply, I would say, overconfidence coming in from team number 7. They managed to survive in that particular occasion, but yes, team number 10 is just climbing down the cliff right now. They will probably be taking on team number 3 right in front, but the fight between team BSUD is still on, and that is something which I would be wanting to see. As you can see, they are taking in shots. Not really sure what is the situation up front, but would want to definitely see. This is team number 6 versus team number 8. Still now the fight is brewing up. Team Fake still has all their players alive. Team number 6, this is team BSUD, already 2-man down. I'm not really sure how well this particular team is going to recover from this particular point on, but are they taking this fight head on? Not really sure. But as you can see, Carry is inside the smoke right now. LG is holding an holding a compound inside the lower half of Chumasera. I guess anxiety fell off that particular vehicle and knocked himself out. Meanwhile, team number 3 is taking in the shots against Dominic. I believe it is Dominic who is really taking in the shots. Not really sure, but yes, the vehicle has definitely been exploded. Not really sure what is the plan, but definitely each and every other side is taking on the other ones as well. This is Sandy who has been taken down. I believe a very crucial situation is coming up. Chumasera is the hotbed, is rather the deathbed for teams right now, because kills are coming in, knocks are coming in from each and every direction. This is Anmol from team BSUD who has been taken down. Carry will get wiped out as well very soon. Will he be taken down by the Plazen, or will he be taken out by some teams? By the looks of it, I guess Carry has been taken down by team Hex's evil FTW, so that is fantastic. But with that being said, team Fake has been confirmed by the place, and I guess only one player, okay, so rather 2 players, rather 3 players are still left from team Fake. As you can see, one player is still battling the zone with his medics. Team Hex's Hitty has got the better of Asia right now. Team LG is going all out as of now. Not really sure who are they taking on. This is team Hex as of now, and as you can see, Hitty is the one who has been knocked out. I would want to see what is evil FTW up to, because this guy has been doing insane. Yes, this guy has been doing an insane job for his team with 2 kills already. It is to be seen what is the strategy up front. Are they going to create a flank angle once again? If they are doing so, will Hex's evil FTW be able to survive? Because there are so many teams out there. Meanwhile, AJ once again has been taken down. This time not by Team Hex, but this time by Team Fake. Team Fake is doing a phenomenal job out there as well, holding a very good side. I would say they do have the support of the blue zone. They are not getting taken down by from behind. That is something. That is some different level surety. But yes, Team LG is really suffering. Dominic has been taken down once again. Rage is back on his feet. He will have to do something, because out here this is pure destruction coming in from LG, because they are really suffering at the moment. The knock really coming in. It was absolutely brilliant. Rage got the knock off. I guess it was Amir, and Cyano is the last one who is left. Meanwhile, team number 3 has come in from other directions, and I guess it was Spurs who actually captured the kill of the last remaining player from team Fake. Fake has been completely eliminated. With that being said, we are in for a thrilling display of matches. We are in for a thrilling display of gunfight whatsoever. But Spurs and his teammate, both of them have been confirmed with one nade. It was, which particular player it was, man? It was Griffin with one nade. He confirmed team A1 eSports out of nowhere and just wiped them out. Meanwhile, this is Griffin who is going up against this particular player. I guess it is Rage, and as you can see, Rage is all out for it. He is going right head on. He does not care about anything else. The nades, the smokes are coming in. Will he be able to connect anything out of that? He probably will be. He probably will be able to connect that particular nade, or not really sure. But yes, it was kind of overcooked. He is taking this particular battle head on. Will he be able to survive? Right now, the other players, this is Dominic once again doing a great job against Team Hex right now. He has been taken down. I believe it was Hitty. Once again, Sandy comes into play right now. Will he be able to take down Team Hex? And because Rage is actually taking down team VX, it is very difficult. Everything comes down on Sandy. Meanwhile, there is support space coming in. I would want to see what he's up to, but right now, as you can see, Sandy does have that smoke with him. Will he be able to survive? Not really sure. We still have 4 teams alive at the moment. Will he be able to survive? I'm not really sure. The smoke is there, but once again, he is using that FPP advantage in the center of the smoke right now. But as you can see, as you can already see, team number 13 has completely surrounded this particular guy, that is LG Sandy. He has to, you know, stay alive on the mercy of the smoke itself. But we still have team number 10 who is bombarding in east and west. These guys are just wrecking apart, but as you can see, Obe's Cabo has been taken down. Team number 13, team number 7, team number 10, the last remaining survivor, Sandy being the hero of the match, but yes, he has been taken down by Glitch. So a 4v3, I guess it is it a 4v3? Yes, it is a 4v3, but definitely 2 players from team number 13 and 1 player from team number 10 has been taken down. It has turned out to be a 1v3 situation. This is only 1 player, Evil FTW, the last one who is surviving, but yes, he will be able to give a revive to Glitch right now. The other 2 players, they will probably be sacrificed as of now. And once again, this is Evil FTW who is going for that particular revival, but will he be able to survive it? Will do anything out of it? Not really. He was taken down by a 2-man side, and as you can see, this is once again Glitch. Everything comes down to Glitch. Will he be able to do anything out of it? Or rather, not really. He was taken down by Starboy, and yes, he was the star of this particular match with 3 kills. Rather, this particular team, that is VX, coming up with a 10-kill chicken dinner. I always say that Miramar comes up with those finales, Miramar comes up with those explosions in the end, and in this time around as well, it was not really disappointing. Miramar match, actually, it was around it lasted around 30 odd minutes, so I am actually kind of surprised, to be honest, because Miramar matches last a bit longer. But you know, that is completely, just throw that out of the window, because we had a thrilling game, to be honest. VX, as you can see, with 10 kills, and this is Team Hex once again with a lot of kills, with 10 kills as well. A very high fragging affair coming in from both the teams, to be honest. Once again, another hero, another high fragging affair coming in from LG with 8 kills, 3rd position. Each and every one of those top 3 teams have deserved that position for themselves. But wait a second. Look at the 4th position. This is Team OB. Envy coming up with 7 kills, the top fragger in this match, as well as Cabo with 4, Zaddy with 2, Titan with 1 kill. 14 kill display coming in from OB. The 4th position elimination. Why, God? Why? I guess the PUBG gods are definitely not really favoring the brave as of now. They are not really supporting the ones who are getting a lot of kills. But yes, each and every one of these top 4 teams have deserved, or rather demolished their way into the top 4. They deserve each and every bit of those points which they will be getting. They deserve each and every one of those kills. It was absolutely devastating domination coming in from these teams, and what a way to bring up that. And something which is really great about this particular tournament, that is VLT minor finals, is that each and every team is making a mark. It's not like it's being dominated by a single team or a few of the teams. I guess each and every team comes up with their games. They are coming up with their dominant performances. That means most of the teams are neck to neck each other, and that is something which you do know, which you actually want in trying to develop the underdog condition. I guess Team Fear, that TLT Sentinel, did an exceptional job in bringing up the scrims, bringing up these teams to the front, and that is something which is brilliant. And the teams have as well grinded their way to this particular the particular stage they are in right now. This is the finals of VLT major, VLT minor, pardon me for that. But the one who will qualify for the major, man, you are in for some thriller, man. You are in for some thriller, and it's not just big money. It's not just big money. It's never about big money. It's about exposure, I believe, and opportunity. And you'll be able to fight against the top teams of India, and that is something which you want, right? You want that experience. You want that exposure. Talking about these teams, I guess each and every one of them are playing absolutely brilliant. To be honest, I do not have any idea about the points table. That is something which the management team is doing, but something which I can see from my end is that it is definitely a very close fight at the top, because most of the teams are having their games. Most of the teams are being very dominant. It's not like a small bunch of the teams are performing. Each and everyone is performing, coming up with their games. The one who had a very good day in the last had very good games in the last day. They are today kind of faltering on their way, so that is something which they would want to see as well. But apart from that, each and every one of these teams who are playing today are doing an exceptional job. They are bringing a suspense out of nowhere. But talking about this is team EGXSAD, who actually got the chicken dinner. What they actually were the ones who got the chicken dinner? Not really, they were not the ones. I guess it was PTs who actually got the chicken dinner in the last game. But talking about him, BSUD managing to get themselves inside the top 8, 4 kills for themselves, but nothing really special coming in from BSUD, to be honest, because after that initial chicken dinner which they gathered for themselves in the second game yesterday, they could not really come up with any such performance to reciprocate that, or rather replicate that. This is team MRC, once again 4 kills. Most of the teams were taking down for around 3-4 kills. So yes, apart from that, the bottom half of the table is really empty as of now. The kills department is completely 0, or rather 1. It does not really go on above that. But with that being said, this is the third match, I guess the penultimate match of VLT Minor Season 3 finals, and with that being said, the fourth and the final game is going to come very soon. And another reminder, tomorrow, if you guys are looking out for Soul, TSM Entity, Fnatic and Megastars, these teams who are rocking it in the international stage, or rather rocking it at the national stage, yes, they are going to come in tomorrow. I'm not really sure if I'll be casting those matches or not, but yes, if I am doing so, then it'll be a great opportunity for me as well. Talking about these teams, I guess the one who will be qualifying, it will be a heck of an opportunity for that particular team. Apart from that, there is a team as well who has qualified from the T2 qualifiers, so congratulations to that particular team as well. So yes, the penultimate match of VLT Minor Season 3 is over. The last match and the fourth match of today's VLT Minor is going to be up shortly. So if you're watching this live, then please make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back. This is me, Akash, casting this match on behalf of VLT Sentinel. This is Minor Season 3, and as you can see, this is managed by Esports Network. We will be back with the fourth game and the final game of Minor Season 3 very soon. Till then, please stay tuned and just don't leave the stream. To be honest, show some love. Show some love. This is our I was reading the live chat. So I'll have a talk with the management. So what is up everyone, once again we are back. This is the final game of VLT Minor Season 3. There has been a lot of comments whether the top teams, for example Seoul, TSM Entity, Fnatic, whether they are here in this map or whether they are here in this match or not. No, they are not there. They will be coming in tomorrow playing for the VLT Major. But yes, this is a VLT Minor Season 3 finals, and the team who is going to win from here on will get to play, or rather will get a slot in VLT Major. So that is what they are fighting for. These are the top underdog teams out there in the Indian scene, and as you can see, not a lot of teams have actually turned up for this particular match. I believe they probably have their PMIS matches as well. There are the online qualifiers today. I guess the top 248 teams who are out there all across the country, they will be fighting for, for proceeding towards the higher stages of PMIS. So that might be the reason. So we do not have a very big lobby as of now. 58 players, 15 teams. The final game of VLT Minor Season 3 is on. It is managed by Esports Network and powered to you by the LT Sentinel. This is once again me, Akash, who is casting this match for you live. To be honest, this is ERANGEL, and as you can see, we started from the snow-covered fields of VIKENDI. We went to Sanhok and had some bloodshed over there. Then we went to the hot heads of Miramar, and yes, we are back home. This is PUBG's own homeland, ERANGEL, and once again let us see how this particular match can turn up to be. In Yasnaya, it seems to have a lot of teams right now. I would see what is happening between team number 8 and team number 3, because they seem to be close together as of now. Yasnaya Polyana, very unlikely place to have the first fight here on. I will be waiting for this particular game to render, because the emulator is once again kind of taking a lot of time. Yes, but talking about, as you can see, this is Fake Ciano, Anxiety, as well as Avicii. I would really want these players, I would really want these particular players to kind of make anything out of this particular match. A1 has also done a phenomenal job. Yes, there are certain ping issues, but yes, it will be getting back to normal right now. So yes, talking about this, I guess this is Avicii once again. This is not Avicii, this was RV592, and as you can see, that was a suicidal. He was trying to get a knock with the pistol, but as usual, you will get taken down. The Scarl from A1 Esports coming in. Did not really notice whose knock was it, but the revive is going to be easy. Definitely a fight is on, and I would like to see what is team number A, that is team A1, wanting to do in this particular situation, because as you can see, this is Iron Man, Thor, Knight, each and every other player is there, and the first blood did come in. I believe the first blood has been drawn, and it is of FG's Shaksham. We have lost the first player from this lobby itself. It is not a very big lobby as of now, and really talking about ERANGEL being the very big map, I'm really surprised that the action is coming in. Teams have definitely taken hot drops as of now, but yes, this is team number 8 who is taking in the shots. I'm not really sure who is the one, or rather what is going to be the plan for team A1. This is Iron Man, and as you can see, he does have that Scarl as well as the M762. He is not really proceeding towards the fight, or rather the war zone, so that is something which really surprises me as of now. AKM, Uzi, everything is available at his vicinity, so that is something which really surprises me. I guess he could have picked up the Uzi. I guess it is much more deadlier than the Scarl in the close range, so that is something which really is working in the meta for a lot of teams in this particular edition. I would say that is something which a lot of teams might be using it in the PMIS or other tournaments as well. A lot of Uzi is being used in the global tournaments, for example PMPL as well as PMPL Americas. Most of the teams actually know the Uzi's potential. Talking about team number 8, I guess they haven't really made their mind to rush onto this particular fight. That is something which is a very good option. But yes, I was thinking that the fight was imminent because the teams were so close together. The knocks were being exchanged, but finally both the teams are actually back on their feet. No one is taking in the shots as of now, but the fight seems to be imminent because the teams are extremely close together, and that is something which really boils up an incident. It really boils up a situation where you are ought to take that particular fight. Team number 3 is actually well spread out. This is Avi, who actually almost spotted the better out of one particular player from team A1. almost thought that he might be able to get that better. He might be able to use that 6x from that M16 and get a knock for himself, I guess. That particular player, I believe it was Spursh, I'm not really sure, but as you can see, Spursh is inside the church region right now. The fight is not really coming in from Yasna. It definitely is brewing up, but yes, it is not really imminent at this point. I would want to see what is happening in the other regions of this, other regions of the map itself, as well as the zone. I haven't really checked out the zone as well. The zone, very much trivial to be honest, did not really bring up any such, rather did not really spring up a lot of surprises. Pochinki does have team number 15 as well as Obey up there. That is something which I would want to see. I guess we should actually hop onto this particular region. That is, once again, we are spectating team Blind, and as you can see, team Obey is definitely not in Pochinki, but they were in the outskirts of Pochinki. I'm not really sure which particular compound they are holding, but yes, they are definitely lurking around here and there. This is FG's Eco, who has taken down one particular player from team MRZ. Once again, I would like to have a look what is happening. This is team number 4. Eco is the one who is still standing. AB and Saksham have been taken down, and as you can see, Eco as well as his teammate Loading, they are trying to move out of that particular war zone. I guess that is a good option after you have actually lost 2 players from your own team. They also did inflict some damage. Eco was actually the one who actually came up with knock and finish, but however be it, I would say that the fact that this guy was able to get the better out of one particular player from team that is out there. Which particular team it is out there? Currently no one is up there as well right now. As you can see, this is team number 18, that is team MRZ, once again probably falling back from this particular fight after the loss of one player from their team as well. I guess they would want to avoid the fight as well. That is something which is really crucial, because teams will like to survive. We do not have a very big lobby, we do not have as much congestion as you would expect, so teams can actually be quite spread out and kind of be peaceful in the initial stages of the match. That is something which is happening as of now. As you can see, this is MRZ's Rebel on your screen, and really I would say that this has been a good match as of now. Yes, I guess 1 or 2 squads probably have been taken down, not really sure. 15 teams are out there, 55 players are there, so I guess 1 or 2 no squads have probably been eliminated, but yes, definitely there has been casualties. Team FG has suffered 2 casualties. Apart from that, MRZ has suffered 1 casualty. So yes, 3 kills coming in from these 2 teams as well. Apart from that, I guess we started with 58 players. So yes, that is it. That is all the casualties that have been suffered. Both team number 18 and team number 4 have suffered. It is to be seen how well can these 2 teams kind of carry on their momentum as of now. Once again, I would definitely like to see where are the teams placed as of now, as well as where is the zone coming up, because the first zone is very trivial to be honest, but I am expecting certain hard shifts. And with that being said, the shots are being fired. Not really sure. I guess team number 4 is actually taking a rotation up front. This is team FG, and as you can see, the fight is imminent. The fight is definitely on, and I would like to see the build up of this particular scene. As you can see, Eco as well as Loading are out there. This is team MRZ who is taking in the shots as well. Definitely team FG did the right option, or rather opt for the right option to kind of fall back from that particular rotation and get the try and take on this particular fight head on. Right now this is loading on your screen who is definitely trying to connect those DP28 shots. As of now, this is Mr. B who is being fired at. Definitely a knock was coming in, but not really possible. With that being said, I would like to see what can team number 4 come up with. Are they going for a flank, or are they moving out from this particular fight? By the looks of it, they are moving out. That is something which definitely does not impress me whatsoever. Okay, so they are going back. Are they going back? Are they trying for that, getting those kills? They are definitely trying to reposition themselves. Loading does not have much healing whatsoever. He is using that only painkiller that he had. But with that being said, will team number 18 be falling for this particular trick? Because they might think that yes, team FG has fallen back from this particular fight, but definitely that is something which is not. I did not really expect to see a fight so early on in this particular match, but definitely it is going on. I would like to see what can these teams come up with. This is, as you can see, MRZ has probably been spotted. It is Coco, and once again the DP28 cap ends are coming in. That was the burst fire, which is probably the most, I would say, most best when it comes to execution. I guess DP28's tap fires, or rather burst mode, is actually one of its most effective firing modes, to be very honest, because the recoil has been increased to an extent where it is very difficult for teams to kind of control the recoil. Right now, as you can see, this is Team FG. They do hold a very good compound, but will they be able to survive? Team MRZ as well as Team FG, they have been, you know, exchanging blows since eternity right now, and we have already spent 10 minutes of the game spectating these two teams. They are still, you know, going for those trial and error methods. They are still going after each other. I guess Team MRZ will try to surround them. Meanwhile, this is Team FG who is using utilities to kind of block those nades as well as sprays coming in. The flank angles might be prevented, but yes, this is Mr. Bean from Team MRZ who does hold a very good angle, and yes, talking there was a okay, so loading did manage to survive in that particular occasion, but he will not be able to because Poco got the better of this guy as well. And with that being said, this is, I guess, who was it once again? It was Eco who actually got the better of one particular player. I guess loading was taken down from Team FG, and with that being said, will he be able to get another player down from Team MRZ? I guess he is doing a fantastic job right out here, and Eco is the last one standing for Team FG at the moment. Will he be able to get the better of any of these players? Not really. A 2v1 situation, which was extremely difficult for him to survive. Team MRZ coming out on top against Team FG. Team FG has been the first squad that has been decimated from this particular map, from this particular match. I guess that was it. And with that being said, team number 18, they will be proceeding towards their rotations as well as towards their mid match fights, because they have already taken care of Team FZ. And right now, as you can see, this is Mr. Bean who does have some considerable amount of loot. The 4 first aid kits, 1 med kit, 10 bandages. He is in for some healings, man. Will he be the medic for the team? Because as of now, he does not have any kills. Poco was the one who actually inflicted both the kills for his team as well. Talking, I guess this particular team will have a lot of opportunities up ahead, but meanwhile, this is A1 who is actually going after TENET. That is really surprising. I believe that it will actually be struggling a lot to kind of render it out, because as you can see, Sensei TENET has been taken down, and not really sure where this particular location is. Definitely a cluster compound by the looks of it. As you can see, this is team number 11 as well as team number 14 who is exchanging blows. As of now, this was Cyrus TENET who almost got the better of one particular player. I'm really waiting for this particular scene to kind of render out. It is actually doing so, and as you can see, this is team number 3 out there as well. This is team number 11 as well as 14 as well as 3. Each and every one of these teams are out there. It is for team number 11 kind of, you know, make anything out of this particular situation. TENET, once again, this is Cyrus TENET. As you can see, he is trying to create a flank angle through that particular, using that vehicle, but once again, he is probably spotted. And with that being said, this is Sensei TENET who may have got the entire kill of the team number 3. I would like to have a look at what is happening, because by the looks of it, team number 3 has completely been decimated as of now. 2 players are still surviving, as you can see, Spursh as well as Knight. Knight has, okay, this is Spursh whom we are spectating. As you can see, Knight actually got the better of TENET. Cyrus TENET. Was it Cyrus TENET or was it Sensei TENET? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about anything, but yes, this is some thrilling action going on in this particular match. Talking about it, I guess this is A1 Esports. Knight as well as each and every one of the players are alive. These two, that is Knight and Spursh, were the one taking the particular fight. Knight came up with 1 kill. He got the better of Sensei TENET, but it is to be seen what can this particular team come up with in the later stages of the game. Right now, as you can see, Griffin has got the better of Fake Ciano. That is something which I would want to see. This is team VX once again going up against team, I believe this is team number 8, that is team Fake. Once again a rush. I guess team Fake already has suffered casualties whatsoever, not really sure, but as you can see, Griffin is getting sure fired at. Very lucky escape for this particular guy. But talking about team 8, they are still out there as well. They are still 4-man strong, but as of now 2 players are knocked out. Will they be able to get their 2 players back? Not really sure, but team number 10, definitely they hold a very good angle from different directions. With that being said, I would have a look at what is up for this particular team. This is, as you can see, Avi 5911, he is definitely going for, rescuing his teammates, because that is something which is really important. The rescue mission is something which is exceptionally important as of now, but the kills are being confirmed whatsoever. The sprays are going to come in. It is Beers who actually came up with the DP28 spray. I would have a look at this guy as well. As you can see, Griffin got the better of one particular kill as well. Beers is just spamming those DP28 against Team Fake as of now too. The second player has been taken down as well. Kaneki it was, but with that being said, Griffin is knocked out in that particular scenario. Will Beers be able to survive himself? I'm not really sure. He needs to heal himself up exceptionally quickly, and with that being said, Team Fake is just charging in. I'm not really sure where Starboy is, but as of now, this is Team 10 who is charging in on Beers. Beers does have a job in hand, because by the looks of it, will he be able to make a comeback with that Scarl and DP28? A wonderful knock coming in from Beers. I guess he got the better of Avi. That was exceptionally brilliant, but right now there is a lot of things for Beers to do. As of now, as you can see, he is taking some damage. Avi has been revived once again, but as of now, Starboy is in no man's land. I am really surprised that he is not coming in for some support sprays, because that is something which is exceptionally needed as of now. But yes, Avi has been confirmed. The kill has been confirmed. With that being said, will Beerus be able to wipe out this entire team? That is Anxiety. But who was it? Anxiety's nade it was. And as you can see, Beerus has knocked out. I'm really surprised that Starboy is nowhere near. And I guess the kill will be confirmed. Starboy is probably trying to get to the war zone, but it will be very late. It will be very late for this guy. But with that being said, Starboy is still trying to use that grenade. It was not really sure will this plan work, but as of now, as you can see, the last man still surviving. As you can see, I guess Beerus has been taken down. Griffin and Starboy is still out there. Beerus' elimination was somewhat unfortunate. I would say that he was still behind covers, but yes, that grenade did do enough damage. Talking about this particular guy, I guess this is Taro, and as you can see, he might be able to get the better of Anxiety. Anxiety is probably not looking to take this particular fight. He knows that two players are out there, and he will probably falter if he tries to get this particular fight all out on his own. But with that being said, as you can see, Anxiety is trying to capture the 3-story building, and right now we still have company. This is team number 14 who came in from nowhere, and as you can see, this is T-God and this is Priest as well as Amit holding this compound. I'm not really sure. I'm definitely not sure what is coming up from these teams, but yes, this is Team T-God who is taking in the shots from team number 10 as of now. Definitely team number 10 does not have a lot of players left. They are probably a two-man squad as of now. As you can see, Paras and Nuboy are already eliminated from this game, and Priest as well as Amit are still out there. Amit has reached the compound by hook or by crook, but right now, as you can see, team number 11 is out there as well. They are also rotating, but yes, it is completely in a different zone, so yes, nothing really to worry about them as well. Team number 10 right now, they will have some plans, probably not really sure. They will try to loot in this particular occasion. Once again, action coming in from different parts of the map. This match rather escalated really quickly. I had not expected fight to kind of start or rather build up even before the 4th or the 5th zone, considering we had only 50 odd players. But talking about right now, we can see some thrilling action in front of us, because already, as you can see, I guess team number 19 and team number 3, they are quite close together. I would want to see what this particular player is doing. This is, as you can see, A1 eSports. Thor, who is the last player still surviving, will try to kind of have a good loot, but definitely he is really surviving the clutches of death in front of team number 19. Team number 19, that is team NRX, they will be looking to confirm team Thor. Rather, they will try to hunt him down in groups. That is something which their goal will be. As of now, I would want to see what can they come up from this particular situation, but as of now, this is Thor who is still surviving, and team number 19 is nowhere near. Talking about the other position of this particular fight, I guess team number 18, that is team this is team EGXSAD once again. Team number 22 quite close to team MRC, to be honest. I'm really surprised that the fight is not really coming in, but team MRC is still holding this beautiful compound, to be honest, because with so many open spaces in and around, I guess they will be effectively eliminating any rush which is coming in. If they are well aware of the enemy's position, I guess they will easily get the better of some other teams who are trying to rush in on them. But definitely taking on team EGXSAD is definitely not going to be very easy. Team Fake has probably been taken down. I guess one particular player, the last player who was surviving, he fell from a vehicle, a very unusual way to kind of get eliminated. But yes, with that being said, team Fake has probably been eliminated. That is it. Team number 10 is still out there. I'm really surprised that team 4 is out there as well. It will probably be, if the fight breaks out, I guess it will be a very fair fight, 2v2. very good situations up front, but right now, as you can see, the fight which is brewing up is between team number 18 and team number 22. Team number 18 is Mrz Spoko as well as Rebel. These two players are still out there. The doors are being shut. I'm not really sure how is that going to be effective, but yes, team number 22 will try and get this particular player down, or rather this entire team down. Talking about the rotation, I guess they are definitely not interested in taking this particular team on head on, but yes, talking about this particular team, this is team EG once again taking the rotations. And will they be finding some teams up front? Not really sure. I cannot really sense any such teams out there, but yes, there are a lot of incidents where sprays are coming. I believe it is team PTZ who is taking in some fight right now, not really sure, but yes, team number 19 is definitely under fire. There is team number 5 as well. Team Obe is also down at the moment. This is one particular player from team Obe, one particular player from team PTZ who is down. I believe it is Ash OP rather. So Ash OP is down, as well as the second player is down in the form of JQ OP. Not really sure who is taking on the shots, who is calling on the shots, but by the looks of it, Danny FTW as well as Pluto, the two players who are still alive, these two players will have a very difficult job in hand. Meanwhile, I would want to see who are the teams who are taking this particular fight head on, because team NRX, as you can see, they are still out there looting. They are taking in the damage from the zone as well. But apart from that, talking about team PTZ, I would really want to see who is the one who is causing them the troubles, because they are in for some fireworks right now. As you can see, they are probably heading straight towards team number 22. As of now, this is absolute devastating. I would want to see what is up, because this is JKOP who has been knocked out. Ash OP has been taken down. Pluto is going after team 22 as of now. I believe that this is going to be some thrilling fight right now, because IView is still out there. Team number 22 has two players down as well. This is Jordan as well as IView is knocked out. Amir as well as the last player is Delta PG. So these two players are still out there. They will have a lot of job in hand, but right now probably they are moving out from this particular war zone. Jordan is completely eliminated from this particular match, and with that being said, team PTZ will probably be able to revive all their players up front. This is team number 22 who is still out there, but team number 19 is spraying down upon team number 22 from behind. This is going to be a very difficult rotation coming in from PTZ. The shots are being fired at against this particular player, that is Danny FTW. I would want to see what team NRX is up to, because they have spotted team number 20, the DP28, as well as whatever guns they have in their vicinity. They are taking them on. They are taking the fights head on. Meanwhile, team number 22, I would want to see what is up with this particular team as well. As you can see, IView is out there knocked out, and his kill will probably get confirmed. Amir as well as the others are still surviving. So Amir as well as Delta PG, two players are still surviving. But apart from that, the last player who was surviving, the last player who was eliminated was team EGXSAD's IView, and he has been fisted out of the game, something which really kind of makes a statement out there. This guy, that is Ash OP from team PTZ, he has been on a very, I would say, very good run of form as of now. As you can see, 4 kills already. This guy has been insane. A lot of kills for him, very impressive as of now, but I would see a lot more from this particular team as a whole, because the team hasn't really clicked upon. I guess the players are getting knocked out here and there, and that is something which is really causing them some problems as an entire team, or rather as an entire in the form of entire synergy. I guess team PTZ hasn't really been on top form. That is something which I would want to see. They are already in the top 10. They can actually put up a great show before, you know, this is the final match. This is the final match of VLT Minor Season 3. So that is something which is very important. I guess you should bow out with a very respectable performance. That is Team 20. That is something which Team 20 would like to do. Team 20, that is Team PTC, did come up with a chicken dinner early on today. But yes, will they be able to reciprocate that particular performance, or rather replicate that performance in this particular match itself? They do have very good vehicle cover, but team number 19 is out there as well. I would have a look at this particular team. Each and every other team is trying to take the rotations coming in. Team number 22 is probably getting rushed on. That is something which is really going to put them under danger. And as you can see, Amir is the one who is under fire right now. He is still behind very vulnerable cover, but I guess team number 19, that is team NRX, will just show no mercy whatsoever. I guess he will be getting sprayed down from different directions, and right now team PTZ is suffering the wrath of team NRX right now. It was Dawn who came up with that particular knock, but right now in turn Dawn has been taken down. One player is already down. Crusher is taking in some serious damage, and right now I believe team number 22 as well as team number 19, both of them are in some dangerous situation. Team PTZ, once again, a very good recovery coming in from them. They are making a statement out here, but will this particular team be able to survive? Dawn is out there knocked, but there is no cover whatsoever. Team number 19 does have that advantage of the high ridge. But apart from that, I guess nothing really works for this particular team. Team number 20 out there is having a very good gun skill as of now. As you can see, team number 11 will probably getting fired at by this particular player. This is Danny FTW right on your screens, and in front is team TENET. I guess it was Cyrus from team TENET. Not really sure, but how many players are still surviving from team number 11? 3 players are still surviving, Cyrus, Manav as well as King. Right now, I guess team 22 has been completely decimated as of now, and as you can see, Pluto is probably knocked out. I would really want this particular team to make a performance out here, but team NRX, they are doing a fantastic job. Gabe is knocked out as well. Riser as well as Crusher is down. Dawn is the last one who is still surviving as of now. What will be the plan coming up for this particular guy, because he is going out, he is moving out from his teammates, and that means that he is trying to go for the survival points. They do have 5 kills, but will they be able to survive? Right now, as you can see, he will try and confirm the kill of Pluto, and with that being said, a brilliant presence of mind coming in from this particular player. This is NRX Dawn right on your screen, and as you can see, each and every one of those players from team number 19 will get taken down. The drop, what do we have in the drop? We do have that AUG. It is going to be very great, but will teams be using that particular weapon? Because this is Mrz Rebel who is going up against team number 10. Starboy is still out there as well as Griffin. I would want to see what is up, but Griffin came up with that nade and wiped the hell out of Mrz's Rebel. That was some nade coming in from team number 10. Team number 10 is in a very good position right now. If they are able to kind of continue their run of form, I guess they might be able to get the chicken dinner. But yes, as of now, the numbers state that team number 11, that is team TENET, is having the highest chances. This is, I guess, a spray is coming on Starboy, and that did not really connect. This is Cyrus TENET right on your screens. He is trying to smoke himself up because he needs to kind of create some cover. I guess he is some extremely open position. I guess it is going to be very difficult for him as well to kind of survive at this point. A vehicle could have done much more better job than a buggy, but yes, it does not. It does work, I guess. Meanwhile, I would have a look at these players. As this Starboy has been taken down, it was none other than Dawn. I guess Dawn is doing a fantastic job for his team, kind of, coming up with the kills as well as racking up the kills for his team. Starboy is almost down and out. Meanwhile, I guess if he is able to get the better of Griffin, he will be wiping this particular team down completely. I would have a look from the higher ridge, because TENET is really suffering at the moment in the hands of team T-God. As of now, I guess team T-God's Priest is the last one surviving, and from team TENET, I guess it is Cyrus TENET who is the last one who is surviving. Is it Cyrus or is it Manav? It is Manav. And with that being said, Manav coming out on top. With that being said, team T-God has been completely wiped out. It is to be seen if team Cyrus, or rather team TENET, pardon me for that, if team TENET will be able to get inside the zone, or rather be able to survive. Right now, as you can see, Manav TENET just surviving on very low grounds. But with that being said, team number 10 did confirm those kills. It was Griffin who came up with that particular squad wipe. I guess Manav TENET was the one who was the last one surviving, but with that being said, he is completely down and out. NRX Dawn doing a fantastic job for his team. Top 3 positioning for team NRX. What will you expect from a single player more than this? I guess he has been absolutely brilliant. Meanwhile, there is another team, team Hex. They have been performing brilliantly as well. Talking about the kills, I guess it was team TENET who was racking up the kills for themselves. Team Hex probably does not have a lot of kills. Yes, they do not have a lot of kills, but yes, they do have the positioning. They do have the ridge advantage. I want to have a look at what is up, because just have a look at the positioning. 3 teams still alive. Who is really going to come out on top? Team number 13, team number 10, team number 19. They do have some job to do. I guess each and every one of these teams will try to capture that chicken dinner. I would want in RX Dawn, because that is going to be some disappointment, because it was Hex God who confirmed that kill for himself. It was absolutely brilliant, and I should not really have said that. But with that being said, a 2v2 situation up front, no covers whatsoever. Who is going to be the better snake out here? The smokes are coming in from team number 13 as well. This is Evil FTW, and as you can see, he tried to take a risk and he faltered on his way. Right now, Starboy is trying to make a move. Will Hex God be able to do anything out of it? I guess he did not. Was he able to? I'm not really sure what happened. But with that being said, this is team number 10 VX once again coming up with a beautiful chicken dinner. What a way to bow out from this particular tournament. This was the last match. After kind of moving out, after having a tour in different maps of the PUBG world, we finally came back to its homeland, ERANGEL, and as you can see, team VX conquering the home. Once again, the throne is for theirs to capture. Once again, the points table is something which is going to matter a lot. So if you're watching this match live right now, if you're waiting for the points table, then sorry for me, now I do have a bad news for you, is that the points table, or rather the winner, the results, nothing will be declared on live stream. It will be on VLT Sentinel's Instagram handle, so have a look out for that as well. Everything is being calculated, everything is being taken into account right now, and I guess it is going to be a matter of time when the results will be announced for team on the page of Team VLT Sentinel. With that being said, what a match did we have, my Team Hex. They tried a lot but could not really carry on, and they were kind of taken down by Team VX. Team VX, what a fantastic game. Griffin was absolutely brilliant. I guess he might be the top fragger in this match as well. With 5 kills, he will be the MVP of this match for sure. Talking about Team NRX, Dawn did a fantastic job out there as well. I guess the fact that he survived his team inside the top 3, that was absolutely brilliant. 6 kills for them, very good job in that particular scenario. Team Tenet, as you can see, with a lot of kills, 8 kills coming in from them, fourth position for them as well. This Team TGODX, Priest as well as other players did not really come up with any such kills. Priest came up with 2 kills, the 5th position coming in from them. This is Mrz Tomer, 0 kills for him in this particular outing, but yes, a 3 kill 6th position elimination for Team Mrz. Each and every kill is going to matter right now because the points table is all flexible. I have no information whatsoever. I am not entitled to disclose anything as well. Keep a look out for that particular Instagram handle. Just wait for that post, because if you are able to get yourself a slot secured inside the VLT major, it will be a moment of a lifetime for you and as well as your team. I guess your career will be set from here on. But with that being said, as you can see, this is PTZ with Ash OP with 5 kills. Apart from that, EGXSAD as well as this is Amir with Team EGXSAD came up with 4 kills and 8th position elimination coming in from them, something which is definitely not very surprising. But with that being said, these are the bottom half of the table, nothing really special. I really expected that ERANGEL to be a kind of a quiet affair, but that was something which was definitely not the case. ERANGEL was roaring while the match was running, and that was something which was very much typical of VLT Minor Season 3. Once again, this is me, Akash. It was a pleasure to cast these matches live in front of you in the channel of VLT Sentinel. This is VLT Minor Season 3 Finals. This is the day 2, the final game. The final game is over. It was ERANGEL Team VX came up with the victory. And once again, this is it for me now. I guess the results are it for the results are all but declared right now. So yes, each and every one of the participants will be looking on in towards the Instagram page. I guess the winner will be declared very shortly, so have a look at that as well. But talking about my casting, I guess it was an experience of a lifetime. I did not really expect to kind of do it on VLT's official page, but yes, I was able to do it, thankfully, and I'm really fortunate for the opportunity which was given to me. I hope that I could actually provide you with some good entertainment from the game's perspective as well as from my casting's perspective. I hope that you do like my English casting, and yes, if you do like it, then then my channel details are given in the description. You can give me a follow-up, it will help me slightly as well. And apart from that, our Instagram page is also given down in the description as well. If you do like my casting, then please also leave a comment in the live chat. I'll be having a look at the live chat as well. Until then, I guess I might not be casting the majors. I guess the majors might be casted by someone else, or I might do it. You might never know. But I never really mind. I guess it does not really matter. It is going to be a hell of an opportunity for each and every one of